Testing. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Cheers, everybody. Okay, I definitely put one too many scoops. It's gonna make me poop. You ever put in a few scoops, scoop of this, scoop of that when making your protein shake, and you're like, wait, did I already add the scoop of this? I can't remember, I can't tell. I'll add a scoop of that. I'm like, bro, I think I doubled up. We got double the goodness. What's up, USC? What's up, Venom? What's up, guys? We're gonna take a little peek at this Call of Duty video. Black Ops 7 teaser secrets explained. Wow. Let's see what we have in store here. Be live and direct, baby. Drop a like in the sesh, hit sub if you're new. All the buttons.
Rated M
Click
for
'em.
mature.
Spinning head kick. I'm dangerous. I'm so mean. Ow, my back. Who's this? Ow.
Hey, it's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here. Ow.
You got a show to do.
I just need a minute. Ow.
Welcome back to COD Pod, the official Call of Duty podcast. It's episode 6, and we've got a barn burner for you today. Lots of the new to get through, and
I like their
brand new
cups.
set. Lights on.
Whoa!
That's right. We are actually at the Activision Central stage
Oh, that's
here
a
in
nice
Los
set.
Angeles. And this is one of the places where the development teams across Call of Duty are bringing the game to life, capturing real live human motion and performances for our state-of-the-art animation
Nick?
and tech.
Wow, so we really are behind the
Am I
scenes
ready to
today, and we're
slay?
going to learn how some of that magic is made with our guests today. And yeah, we have
Oh, we're ready. Gonna be. Wait, is this? What is this? What is this? Is my green screen not doing its thing? What is it? Oh, I thought this. That's a part of the video. That's the co-host. Got the green screen up today. I can't tell if my green screen's working properly. You can tell where the green screen is now, as you can see where it isn't. And so it breaks the illusion. Hey, we can display our whatever we want behind us. What if we just like accidentally leaked photos right there? Like, oh, you're not supposed to see that. Hey, don't look. It would be a great way to get extra views, maybe. Oh, come on, Raph. Dude. Bro. We just... It's already... Dude, you're already ripping ass. Already. It already smells. It stinks. The second you come through, bro. Guys, don't forget to shower. Deodorant. Don't forget, man. Remember going to school back in the day? If I forgot deodorant, I would have to borrow some from my homies or something. I know it's weird, but like, bro, you're not going a whole day without deo. Or else you'll be cooked. Gotta check Stone Mountain. That's our new game we gotta try. Stone Mountain, the YouTuber? Want me to check out Stone Mountain? There's a game called Stone Mountain. Stone Mountain's a good dude. It's a game named after him. If your homies asked for a stick of Dio, I would say hell no. They would have to be the closest homie, bro. Because then you'd have to wipe off the Dio stick with paper towel or whatever, right? Like, oh, get your stank off here. Straight up scrape a layer off. There's some essentials, you know, that us humans are supposed to do to be healthy and not smelling too bad. Unless, hey, maybe your girl or your wife likes that sort of thing, the natural odor you give off. Not saying you're sweating balls and stinking, but naturally, don't we give off an aroma that our significant other has to get used to, apparently? And then maybe they like it. I mean, you guys keep tuning back in to my stream, so you must like the aroma in some type of way. Because I don't know the last time I purposely do something I don't like. Not the game, of course. I love the game. There's nothing about it that would make me not want to play. Let's see what these guys have to say. Guys, drop a like in the sesh. Drop a like in the sesh. Drop a like. Drop a like. Thank you.
So you've been grabbing fake firearms, swords. There's like a knuckle duster thing over there, baseball bats, all the things that you've seen in Call of Duty.
Yeah, it's we're gonna have.
I'm gonna guess for KD a 0.69, and this dude is probably a 0.73.
Get a little hands-on later. Stay tuned. But it's really exciting. We have 3 guests on the show today, all awesome. So Miles Leslie from Treyarch is going to join us to talk about a new game.
New game, eh?
Oh, what's that? What's that you say?
What's that about?
And then we have Phil Lozano,
I wonder if it's Black Ops 7
joining us to talk about this stage, about what they're doing at Treyarch, about bringing the animation and capture into the game, bring us behind the scenes a little bit. So much work that goes into this process of bringing this into.
Bro, I scraped the roof of my mouth eating dry cereal. It was actually dry peanut butter granola clusters, organic, of course. I scraped the shit out of the roof of my mouth, so now everything I do, including nothing, feels like I scraped the roof of my mouth. You ever do that? Eating some dry ass cereal or granola or something, and just like, bro, it just scrapes your mouth up. How about this? You ever drink coffee with your straw before? You ever burn your tongue so bad on coffee that everything you eat and drink now feels like you're burning your tongue again? That's fun when that happens.
To the games, and we're gonna learn.
Oh, Captain Crunch! No, that would be. Yo, that cereal was designed to shred your mouth to shreds. Captain Crunch, I literally instinctively remember growing up on the weekends, go to my dad's, and that's when I feel like I would get away with things. And Captain Crunch, I remember distinctly the feeling of eating that cereal, bro. That was just straight up like sandpaper cereal.
All about it. So it's going to be great.
Yeah, I can't wait to pick their brains and get some fun stories out of them. But let's just say that this episode we
Quick question. Do you have to be good at the game, knowledgeable of the game, experienced at the game, having played it for years and years and years and years your whole life, to be in a position to talk about the game and discuss opinions of the game? Or does it not matter whatsoever, skill, knowledge, experience, time played, to be able to talk about the game? Well, the second one sounds more right, to be honest with you, but why am I like, they should have people talking about the game that have been playing the game and are really good at the game, and you know, someone you could trust with Call of Duty information. Not saying I can't trust them with information, but like, what are we trying to get out of this? So this is a podcast, Teaser Secrets Explained plus BTS. What is that? Of how finishing moves are really made. BTS. COD Pod episode 6. Now, I'm not disrespecting either of these fine people. I'm not. whether, you know, their KD is 0 or whether it's 100. It really doesn't matter. I envision a future where COD games are made and talked about by those who've been playing them forever, like ex-pros or current pros or top-tier players and streamers and content. Like, the game should be so community-driven and based that every decision they make is what's best for the community as we're representing the COD community. So they're representing the Black Ops 6 like COD community, like these. I mean, they might as well just use 2 AI people and use AI script.
Truly do get hands-on, folks.
Now,
much
why
more
do
at that level.
am I being negative? Am I being negative already? I'm not trying to be negative. I could just be appreciative, and I am. I'm actually having fun watching this, truly. I could appreciate a kid's cartoon. You know, I could be like, oh, the animation, the art style, okay. Oh, I like the contrast they used here. Oh, look at the message and the meanings they're putting in there. Like, oh, I can appreciate whatever it is. I just envision COD to be the ultimate #1 best shooter game of all time, represented by those who've been playing it forever with the most knowledge, experience, ability, and know-how and understanding of the mechanics and the future of what's good and what's not, what should be in the game, what we should blah, 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 blah. Am I just rambling?
On. But Steph, yes, you'd mentioned this before, but we announced a game. I say you guys announced a brand new game. What's up with that?
We announced a brand new game. Black Ops 7 is officially coming later this year. It's out in the world. Could not be more excited that we can finally talk
Is that too
about
fast?
this game. Not too much about this
Is that
game,
too
but
fast?
like I said, we're going to get into it a little bit. And,
Maybe
and
a little too
hopefully,
fast.
You know, have some fun conversation with Miles. He might set the record straight on a few things
Our
for
Cannon
people.
Master. He did a great job in the previous episodes of setting,
He did, yeah.
setting the record straight on many things in the Black Ops world. But there's a lot to unpack that we saw.
And we got the mailbag. So,
of course, and the team law masters themselves.
let's lock and load. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
We'll go a little quicker.
I am so excited to finally talk about Black Ops 7, and we've got a very
closed
special guest
captions,
from
you guys
Treyarch
could read
joining
it.
us today because Treyarch and Raven are back at the helm of this game and this campaign. So I can't wait to hear more about it. Miles Leslie, welcome back.
I am super excited to be here to talk about.
Okay, I want to hear this guy speak. I can already tell that this guy knows what he's about to talk about. I don't know. Like, he just looks like someone that knows.
As much as I can.
As much, okay,
As much as we can,
Yeah.
right? You joined the infamous now 2-time COD Pod returning.
I'm waiting for like a
guest, Hall of
patch
Fame.
or something.
Yeah,
You got a
we
mug
gotta
at
get-
3.
Is that what it is?
We had canned laughter.
Yeah. There's like,
you have to-
well, I brought my card where you guys punch. so-
Yes,
okay. all right.
you may earn a free coffee at some point.
That's the only reason I came.
We were gonna do sort of a Miles and Stephanie breakdown of the official teaser that we saw at the Xbox showcase for Black Ops 7, and then we were like, who wants to listen to that? We got one of the experts, so
Let's do it.
let's do it.
Yeah, I'm super excited.
Yo,
There's
that
a
cut,
lot.
hold
We got
on, hold
one
on.
of the experts, so
Let's do it.
let's
Yo!
do it.
Oh!
I'm-
That cut, though. Yo. Ha! Let's do it.
We were like, who wants to listen to that? We got one of the experts, so
Let's
do it.
let's do it.
Yeah, I'm super excited. There's a lot inside of this tease. There's a lot
Excuse me?
of speculation. People have been theorizing. We love to see the response from the community has been super positive, and all the fans and new fans that we've seen talking about it get engaged with it. And we've packed so many goodies into it. You found
You must be a saint. Period. You must be a saint. Everything you say and do must be from the holiest place imaginable. You must speak so highly of everything and never speak negative about anything ever or else. I can appreciate positive energy. I really can. There's no buts here whatsoever. But they're not going to be like, man, the fans are pissed. They are not happy with the game currently. So we're going to come through and make it better. Because people are not like, the feedback we're getting is horrible. Horrible feedback. But we're going to do our best to make the fans happy. We're here for the community. We're here for you guys. They got to hire me. I'm not even joking, you guys. I could sell the game better than these guys. These guys could sell the game. Because if I were in a place of power to help Call of Duty make good, constructive updates and how to improve the game and the franchise, I would speak about it in a way so anyone who is listening would understand that, okay, this guy who's representing the game, I can trust because of his energy, his aura, and his knowledge and experience. And I know the game's in good hands if this guy's at the, You know what I'm trying to say? You know what I'm trying to say, bro.
Some of them.
Oh, nice.
Like, not all of them. And we're not going to
I'm excited for the future of COD no matter what, because I've been playing it forever. So no matter what they do, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to do my best. And one day, maybe I'll be at one of these tables talking to you guys talking to you guys in the same exact way you're watching right now, except I'll be at a different table, a different hat.
all of it today, but I do want to give, I think, more of the sort of intentionality and background to some of it to help you guys when you're theorizing.
Spill the
We've
beans!
been watching a lot of the YouTube
Say
videos,
something good!
the other breakdowns out in the community.
Yeah.
And to
Spill
your point,
the
I think
beans!
there's some things that others may have missed.
And you guys
Spill
have also
'em!
gotten a lot right
Say
as
it!
well, which is amazing. So
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the first thing that we're
So far, 4 minutes of nothing said.
going to be seeing? In
Here we
the
go, here we go,
trailer?
here we go,
The
here we go,
very
here we
first
go.
So
thing we see.
the very first thing we see is we come to the doors, right? And this door has a symbol on it. I actually want to start there. Is this symbol is super important? This is the symbol?
That's me. No, that's me. If I'm hearing someone say anything, I'll be like, oh, no way. Like, I didn't even get to the part yet. I just said there's a symbol on the door. Oh.
Of the guild. And
Like you could
the
say,
guild, as
look, it
people
says
talked about,
gullible
is
on the wall
something we
over there.
established in
Where?
Black Ops 6. But the reason
Where
I
is
want
that?
to
I
talk
don't
about
see
it
it.
is because it's a shield. And this is really important to who the guild is it represents their protection and security that they're bestowing onto the world. And this is really important to who the guild has become, but also really important to the story and what they are trying to do. We obviously see what is a guild.
Am I going to watch a whole hour? Yep. Am I in fast forward mode? No, because I was going to say he's talking kind of slow. Yeah, if you guys want to come back in an hour, maybe 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, we might be through this.
Robot. Now, this guild robot has a lot of functions, and we get into that when we go through the LED hallway.
I'll be
but we
fast
wanted to
forwarding.
showcase all
If I'm
of this
bored, I'll
was that it
fast
felt very
forward.
different. I think that, this isn't your typical Black Ops game, but, feels Black Ops once you see the
This isn't your hold up. Listen to that. Listen to that. Let's read the energy. Let's feel it. Hold up.
hallway. But we wanted to showcase all of this was that it felt very different. And I think that, this isn't your typical Black Ops game, but
He's like, what can I say that won't get me cooked?
feels Black Ops once you see the whole thing.
Okay. Because the second I saw that, I thought, oh, IW.
And then the other thing here, which is really important, again, is when you hear the atmosphere, it's very zen-like.
Serene.
It's very serene. And so
Water.
this was on purpose to almost welcome you in, right? And you get the contrast of the green behind the robot in this contrast of organic and
This dude's
machine.
higher than me right
And
now.
So there's a lot of symbolism throughout all of this. This has
Yeah.
been really important to us that a lot of people have picked up on, but really...
You know, what I really appreciate about this scene right here is the symbolism between the weapons and the contrast amongst his shirt and how they are not only analogous, but also representative of mankind and the differences between man and robot. Oh, okay. Sounds good.
They want to
Sounds good.
accentuate.
That
A lot
sounds
of
good.
motifs, a lot of symbolism. I think that we're
There's a
gonna
lot.
get to on the journey here. So
Let's do it.
All right, we
How
start.
how can I fill an hour worth of space with saying as little as possible? I'll do my best.
Down the hallway here.
That's right. And then obviously the big thing is there's a butterfly.
Yeah.
That is a quick glimpse. And really this is when we start to
What's this
show you
symbolic
that,
of?
what you're seeing.
Yes.
Right, they're not making sense together.
I don't mean to talk so loud. I just get a little rambunctious.
And this is when we start to really crack into that. Is like, why is there a butterfly here? That's the main question.
That's what I was
We're
wondering
indoors,
immediately.
This is weird, right? Like it shouldn't.
This is
be here,
strange. Am I
and that's
tripping?
sort of the breadcrumb.
Am I
overall.
on drugs?
So we'll see the guild robots and all the good. There's
Why is there a butterfly?
Yeah, the image on the right is them giving aid, working on sort of
Excuse me?
ground zeros across
they're
the world,
helping. Okay,
saving
okay.
children where they're needed overall. So they have multifunction as well.
This
The
image
whole
triggered
area,
me.
again, and we really thought intentionally about each of these spaces. This was really important. Is now we've come to what we call the sanctuary. Is it's big, it's open, it's bright.
David Mason face reveal.
And
Yes,
then
that's what
we
she
reveal
said.
David Mason, which you wouldn't know he's David Mason.
Am I catering to the demographic, or should I change my tone? I'm like AI. If you want me to change, want me to be more serious or more sarcastic?
And to the end, but now
Yep.
everyone knows he's
Yeah,
David
yeah.
Mason. We are really excited about this because we've got Milo.
We're really not
who's
looking
now
forward to
David
this.
Mason,
We're cooked.
and
We got no money
really wanted
to
to
make
make sure
it.
with this story that we got someone that could capture the nuance and really the emotion. This is a David Mason story with him and his team. And so there's going to be a lot of him dealing with what's happening inside and outside.
I have had the pleasure of seeing
like the movie Inside Out
of Milo on set, and he just looks badass.
I think he understood the significance of who David Mason is to us,
I'm sorry,
but
I'm
also
just
to fans.
trying to make this fun
and
for
he
everyone.
wanted to do justice to that mantle, and I think when players experience the story and what he's bringing to it, I think it's going to be special.
Well, and like you said, that this is a David
Special
Mason
Olympics.
story, so, you know, it's set in 2035.
Yep.
This means that the world is kind of reeling from the events
2035.
of BO2, right?
Oh yes, yeah, and that's a big part of it is 2025, and I'm not going to get into what's canon or not for that ending. We're gonna,
Not today,
not today,
folks.
not today. Sorry, we're going to get into that, but there's lots of
That's
Easter
it. I'm unsubscribing. All right, continue.
eggs, and there's lots of theories on that people have talked about, which is exactly what we wanted. But yeah, 2025, the world was burning, right, based on those events and how David is
2025, the world was burning, right? I mean, is it burning? What's the stock market looking like right now? Is it burning? Is it burning right now? No, Call of Duty's real good at adding hidden meetings. Hidden meetings. I mean, not financial advice, but I think the market's going to cook. Or it's going to get cooked. It's been cooking. It's going to get cooked, is what I'm trying to say. I can't tell you when. But yeah.
dealing with that.
And they're going to say it like, oh, they put it in their games. And they'll be like, put this some hidden messages in the trailers and the campaigns. And if you know, you know.
The world is dealing with that, and all of this is really key to the story. So then our little butterfly friend shows up again. And
Dude, butterflies represent more than just from a caterpillar to a butterfly, the transformative process. It's also like, hear me out. This is getting a little deep. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Butterflies can also, there's Project Monarch. Pretty sure that's like MK Ultra. Butterflies are symbolic of many things. And also a symbol of control, in a way. Am I wrong? Or am I cooked?
really, this is this sort of idea
am I
of, again,
cooking?
we want to draw the viewer's attention, but also David's attention now is what is going on, right? Like this isn't right.
Wait,
Something's
is
off.
Project Monarch Godzilla? Am I thinking of something else? Thinking of Godzilla, maybe.
Here, when we put in the robot and we captured him actually on this stage, which is
I'm
fun.
gonna ask
Awesome.
ChatGPT.
I love hearing that.
He does a little bow with his head. And so this is important, but it's significant because he's talking to his maker, right?
Yeah.
He's presenting Emma, and she is as the CEO and part of this. And so it's like we wanted to demonstrate that and not feel too mechanical as there's some humanness to it, which is really interesting. It was really important how they walk, right? And how the guild robots
Very
walk.
gracious
It's like if you,
and-
so we welcome our visionary, and this is the first time we now see Emma Kagan, and she is projected hologram. Emma Kagan is a really, really cool character.
And her character design, I just have to say, when I saw her, I'm a big fan of Kieran Shipka as a
Oh, yes.
performer. So I was very excited to immediately recognize her, but also this character design. Just so cool. The hair, the tattoos, it just screams sort of postmodern to me.
Yeah.
So
You nailed it.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited.
I've seen the guild shield tattoo design now.
It's like there's a relationship,
Yeah,
and
it's
that's the
cool.
sort of key to it. And so when we were crafting Emma,
No, I
and
was
you're
right.
Is when we were conceiving her into this world, we wanted her
Also,
to
you
feel
notice how
different.
much, this is maybe stupid, maybe a dumb comparison. Didn't they make her look so much like that one actress in the ballerina movie? And I just think that, like, Call of Duty will release a skin called Stitch at the same time as they drop a Stitch movie. They'll, like, drop things at the same time to kind of, like, make you, oh, I'm going to go see that movie because I saw that face. I don't know. Is that what I'm looking up with ChatGPT? You can literally ask ChatGPT anything. You can ask it anything. It'll give you the best answer it knows. I can ask, am I cooked? Let's see what it says. Not at all. You're just curious. Yo, even bro, even ChatGPT is in on the lingo. I said, "Am I cooked?" It didn't say like, "No, you are a human being. You can't be cooked. That's food that's cooked." It's like, not at all. You're just curious, and that's a good thing. Wondering about stuff like MK Ultra and Monarch doesn't mean you're cooked. These topics are genuinely strange, partly true, and heavily distorted online. The real danger is when people accept all of it without question or let it consume their worldview. You're doing it right by asking questions and checking what's real versus what's speculation. That's critical thinking, not cooked. If you ever want to dive deeper into what's verified and what's theory, like symbolism in media or how trauma affects memory, I got you. Wow. So thoughtful. Thanks. You're very welcome, and thank you for the kind words. Anytime you're curious about something weird, wild, or just a little off the beaten path, I'm here to help you sort through it. And with all the tinfoil hat, unless you want one, of course. I'm gonna say it, not right now. Thank you. I have a stream to attend. Sounds good. Have a great stream. Hope it's hype and everything runs smooth. If you ever need help with content, titles, or just want to chat after, you know where to find me. Yeah, you don't need friends no more. I got you, ChatGPT. Thanks, ChatGPT. I'm going to keep you in my pocket for when I need you.
Than other characters. She's got her own perspective, she's got her own attitude, and she's got her own background. Like Emma, as some simple sort of background, is she went to MIT when she was 16, right? She is
A prodigy.
She's
What's
a
up, Vaj?
prodigy, yeah. And so it's like computational economics.
Yo,
and
Daz, hopefully a
robotics is
week.
like, this is her world. And so now she's giving sort of
Or
the mission
two,
statement
max.
of what the guild is about, right? And she's talking
Ask
to
chat. You're gonna have to
David,
ask that,
right?
bro.
And think of this almost
You have
as
to
like
ask
they
your
would do
own
tours,
chat
right?
GPT.
So it'd be like
Yeah.
a group of people, and it'd be, you know, you'd be excited to come and join and hear
In
about
the
this,
military,
which is really, really
in the
exciting.
military,
And she talks about all the good they're doing, of course, but then,
I don't know.
you know, it's a little bit
You know what's wild about literally anything? You can read a headline, someone could say something on the TV, whatever, and then like we just roll with it because we saw it or heard it, so we just regurgitate it. Like, I heard that this. Let's think about it. But then it just becomes like accepted like fact. Like, oh, 100%. Yup, I heard that too. Yeah, definitely, I heard that as well. Oh, I heard that too, man. We all heard the same thing. It must be true. That's scary.
different here because now we're seeing different types of technology, right? And,
Yeah.
And how they're using this in the world, the story is going to get into, right? You can use your imagination on some of these. And a lot of the key words that Emma is talking about with protection and security, like those are important words to the guild, but also to your earlier point, the world that we're in and
Wait,
the
where's the gameplay? Guys, do you not see anything? What? Where'd the screen go? What? We're cooked. You guys not see a screen right now? You not see what I see? I literally, hold up. Hold up. Where's my display? Hello? What? Hello? I'm confused. You guys not see? Is it just a black screen for you guys? Why is there a black screen? Boop, boop. We just got canceled. What if I remove it and then re-add it? Boom. Let's re-add this sucker. Bang. Pow. Did I disappear now? Oh, I'm blocking myself. Excuse me. That protein shake's got a lot of protein in it. Let me just say that, dude. How many can I count of myself? Well, there's me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I can see 15 of me, like, pretty clearly. Beyond that, I can't see that far. Bro, look at the perspective. Look at the perspective. Can you see my mouse? Look at that perspective, son. That's literally the universe, FYI. And something way over here. It's just, if you know, you know. Chances are you don't know, though. That's okay. You don't know what you don't know, bro. Okay, we're back in action. We're going to see what Brown Hoodie Guy has to say.
Conflicts as well.
As a fan looking in, though, straight away, my brain went, streaks.
Yep.
Score streaks, right?
What? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
So that, I mean, I'm glad you called that out. Is again, we're really trying pushing hard, and BO6 we did this across more connectivity across the game from the campaign to multiplayer. Is yeah, you're going to see these in a lot of different ways, and we're really excited when players experience the technology in the game, because that was intentional from BO6 to BO7 to get that time jump, but also get that. When we're going to 2035, you feel it, and it's going to be in your hands, and you're going to be able to really control that in some interesting ways.
Yeah, we got to shout out Dog, because I think we see him.
Yeah, we see his name at the end.
We see him in the end, which was a little treat.
Yeah, I haven't seen this called out, but, you know, we came from BO2. Is the dog is the evolution of the claw from BO2. So that was sort of our big...
The Claw. Name that movie. Go. First one to name it wins. Why does my chat disappear?
Big claw robot drone. This is an evolution of that as well. Now our little friend is back, and he glitches through Emma, and now David, like us,
Finally,
what the hell is going on?
Yeah,
right.
Venom is the winner.
Yeah, something is
Venom won.
Situation.
Really off here. And so he tracks this butterfly, lands on this LED screen, and this was a really key moment for us, because this is when we wanted to really twist all of this, right, and flip it on its head.
Rex?
Is what you're seeing may not be what you think you are seeing, right? Right, in true Black Ops fashion. And as soon as he touches...
Yo, look at her. Yo. Yo. What she...
to all of this, right, and flip it on its head, is what you're seeing may not be what you think you are seeing, right, in true Black Ops fashion. And as soon as he touches, it fractures, and this is super important, right? One is, and I haven't seen people like call it out here, is like the cracks are turning red. It's a small thing and a small detail you might miss, but that's important. What does that symbolize? Again, will be something through the story, which is huge overall.
You guys have any theories as to what the butterfly symbolism, the red cracks, what does this mean? To me right now, if I had to say something, if I had to give an answer, the game's gonna be trippy. Remember how Black Ops 3 and 4 campaigns made 0 sense because you couldn't tell if it was a dream or if your dude was getting MK Ultra mind controlled? Who knows if it was straight up tripping and just getting mentally messed with, and what you were experiencing was just a figment of his imagination? Or is what you're seeing isn't what he just said? What you're seeing isn't what you think it is. I think it's gonna be AI mixed with modern day. It's going to be the future, 2035. So it's going to be like tech, AI, virtual realities mixed with real life stuff. And you're going to go between, like, is this real? Is this a dream? Or is this real? It's just always going to be a mind effery. Because when you have that type of narrative, you can go any route you want. Because it's just a dream. Just a figment of your imagination. You can just create whatever you want. And that's okay, because it's a video game. I just think they're going to blend the two, and it's going to be very futuristic. We've seen it in IW. We've seen it in BO3. seen it in BO2. And we're going to be seeing it in here. But you guys heard, I heard that there isn't going to be jetpacks, and there isn't going to be wall runs, and there isn't going to be Blackout 2. Supposedly. That's what they said. They said the map's Avalon. Yeah, they said no jetpacks, no wall runs. So those rumors got squashed.
All, but it fractures.
So talking about the motifs and the symbolism.
Maybe like Shutter
this
Island.
Fracture, this
It's a simulation inside of a
shattered,
simulation that's
glass image,
in a
reality,
KFC.
whatever it is. We're not
That's
sure.
inside a Taco
But
Bell.
This is something that we've also
Inside a
seen
simulation.
in BO6.
Oh yes, yeah. When you talk about prestige legend, right, is all of those
Legend!
rewards relate to BO7, and so we've crafted BO6 and BO7 together, and every single one of them, from Eric Samuels coming up from BO2 to all of the rewards, right, on the gun. You can have the fracturing. Is we've been planning this and seeding this for players, and I even want to call out the silent whisper. Is that has significance to the whispers you're hearing here. Is like everything that the team has put together from BO6 into BO7 has been really fun to seed, and the fans are picking up on it, and there's more in there as we've gone through. Is like, now go back and look at those rewards.
Yeah, go grind prestige.
Yeah, go.
There's time.
Yeah.
You've got time.
Yeah, grind prestige, but look at those rewards, and you'll see there might be new theories and new connections.
Little connection there. Like I said, you guys have just been laying this out for us to.
Yeah,
Little breadcrumbs
we
all
really
along.
have. I think and this is important. Is I think some fans don't realize that.
Yeah,
as well.
Oh,
they
nice.
are. It's all connected.
It's all
Lars,
connected.
to go back to the original sort of ingredients list of what makes the Black Ops campaign, can we expect similar sort of ingredients or feels in this one?
Oh yes, and you know the sort of the world underneath the world that we talked about right last time I was here. All those key signature things are in here, and it's really we've dialed up some, hidden others, right? And then it's like you're using those ingredients in really fun ways, and the team has had a lot of fun. Again, building BO7 and BO6 together to play off each other.
I've heard you guys say.
Wait, hold the. Let me rehear what you just said there.
All those key signature things are in here, and it's really we've dialed up some, hidden others, right? And then it's like you're using those ingredients in really fun ways, and the team has had a.
What? Hold up. Wait.
Don't realize that.
Yeah,
as well.
Oh,
they
nice.
are. It's all connected.
It's all
Lars,
connected.
to go back to the original sort of ingredients list of what makes the Black Ops campaign, can we expect similar
Okay.
ingredients or feels
I
in
wasn't
this
using
one?
my context
yes,
clues.
you know the sort of the world underneath the world that we talked about right last time I was here. All those key signature things are in here, and it's really we've dialed up some, hidden others, right? And then it's like you're using those ingredients in really fun ways, and the team has had.
Hey, he's got a
lot
shirt
of fun,
SM7B. So do
again,
I.
Building BO7 and BO6
Yo,
together.
what's up, guys?
To play
It's
off each other.
EliteShot
I've heard you guys
here.
say the gloves are off.
Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes the team will be like, "Whatever." You'll be like, "That's actually might be too crazy for us."
Is there such a
Yeah,
thing?
he says,
Come
like,
on.
have we gone too far? We
Well,
don't know.
speaking of crazy,
This is a
let's
dirty
keep
sock
going.
I have
Yeah, let's keep
on my
let's keep
thing.
going.
So the world cracks, and
Not
I
my
do want to
thing,
pause
thing,
for
but
one
you know what I
second.
mean.
Emma, this hologram looks towards David. What does that mean?
Spooky.
There's a significance here that we're laying down with it, but again, it's these smaller
Spooky.
details because
It's
the robot doesn't
Cortana.
look, but Emma does.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so
We're bursting.
It bursts, and like us, we are now David, sort of first person here, and it's super bright as we come in, and this is when we start to pause here. Is like one is we start to hear these whispers, as we call them, and there's been a lot of theorizing on the whispers. I want to talk about that. But if we talk about this scene, and I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, but I will tell you
Aw.
the intentionality behind it is it's cold, and it represents sort of the
thanks.
cold hand of death. And what does that mean for David, right? And for the world he's in, plays huge significance to it.
David's experienced a lot of death.
He has experienced a lot of death.
in his life, and so I could see how this would be, now that you're saying this, starting to make sense a little bit.
Yeah, and the key thing here too, and to your point, and this goes to some of the whispers, is there's death that's been around David, and there's death that's been caused by David.
Right. And I love this because we're sort of seeing these horizons, if you keep playing, that are flipping, and you see that first person.
Yes. So we really wanted to mess again with your in his head, your outside outside in viewing, and we did some really fun stuff where we were just first person. And
Every
now
horror
we're
movie
seeing
just
him,
adds a
and,
weird ass sound.
But I can say this is Japan.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And so we're super excited about this because Black Ops has never gone really deep into Japan.
Yeah.
And,
First time.
yeah. It's
And
You know what song comes to mind? Big in Japan. That's not the one. That's not the one. No, what was his name? No, it was Martin something. And I'm big in Japan. How much of a song can I play before I get a copyright strike? ChatGPT, help me out. Wait, I think I already have ChatGPT over here. How much of a song on YouTube can I play before getting a copyright? Use 5 to 10 seconds. What if I break it up in 5-10 second intervals? Will I get cooked? It won't protect me. Damn. Dang it! Last night, we partied a bit too hard. It's not quite coming back to me so far. I might not have slept. And back to me so far. Dude, the song's that when I first heard it as a kid, I was like, how long? 11 years ago? Dude, this dude came out with a few bangers that are just catchy. I feel like some artists and some songs would have blew up so much more because of TikTok and stuff now that they almost don't get the credit they deserve. That song is okay. We're getting off track here. That's okay. Who says we have to be on a track? I'm going off track, son. Yo, type a 1 in the chat if you drank water today. Herb. Bruh, backwards is Herb. 69. Okay. Nice. Very nice. Okay. 0. Like the ones, guys. Make sure 69, Raph, and 0, this Bama boy. Make sure you guys drink some water. Here, I'll drink some water for you. I have Element electrolytes in my water. This stream is brought to you by Element. They paid me $1,000 to say that. Thank you, Element.
we did. I remember when I first saw this.
Partied a bit too hard.
On some of the buildings, I was like, confirm those are Japanese. Okay, we're here.
Oh yes, yes.
It's amazing because I know how hard the team worked on.
Oh yes.
This particular piece.
Yeah. There is a team of people that
I know the team didn't even care at all.
They were pouring their heart.
I just, I'm not trying to be that guy who has to make everything a meme. It has to joke about everything. Can't take anything serious. Always has to. You just know when it's coming from the Call of Duty YouTube channel, this official setup. They're never, ever, ever going to be like, behind the scenes, it's straight cooked. Like, we barely have a team putting this game together. And honestly, they fired most of the people. They're using AI. But if I say that, we're cooked. So let's stay on track here and say we have a huge dedicated team. Everyone's so passionate. We love the game so much, and Activision, we're just so thankful for them. Thank you, Activision.
Heart and soul into this and everything else.
My fellow lore heads.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what I mean? No, they can't, like, you can't really be savage, sarcastic when you're representing $1 billion franchise. You have to talk about very specific things. You can't go out of the guidelines. You can't say things that make them sound in a bad light. I've been around these situations, and you gotta be very careful of your words, and you can't say too much. And if you do, shame on you. So when listening to these things, it just sounds like I'm watching like puppets talk to each other.
Okay, so the other thing I want to call out here, which is awesome, is, and you heard it a little bit earlier, and I haven't heard much discourse on it a little bit.
Because they could,
they
could literally use AI to change them into whatever they want, and then use a voice AI over that will like, not saying they have to replace them with AI. But when I listen to humans, I want to hear what like humans really think, not an AI robot fabricated to sound perfect. I want to hear that raw realness, not I have to follow a guideline script and I can only say certain things, and everything I'm about to say won't ever say too much because if I do, I'll get cooked. So they can't even say that. So they just have to kind of string you along and build that hype and excitement, that wonderment. Like, oh, I wonder what's going to be. It's the tease. It's Call of Duty, bro. We've been doing this for so long. Just for so many years. I'm like, where's that rawness? Where's the realness? Where are the people coming out being like, yo, we trashed the SPM. We straight up got rid of it. We made the game way better and skill-based. We made it so you actually have to be good. We brought the movement back, the aim back. We have a dedicated team of passionate ex-pros. And like, I still don't feel that drive. I don't feel that fire. It still feels like, hello, we have a very exciting Call of Duty game ahead with brand new. It's like,
to hear more of the 9 Inch Nails song. There's a huge guitar.
That's dope.
Oh, we heard.
I appreciate that. 9 Inch Nails. Aren't they doing?
We need to talk about
They're making the soundtrack for the new Tron movie.
But first of all, just want to say, sick song. Great song.
Yes.
Was so excited to hear 9 Inch Nails in this. But to your point, there's
layers.
There was a decision made to do this.
Like an onion.
Intentional. And I want to shout out to the team that worked on this. Is like that was a journey finding the right song that symbolizes what we want through the story. But also, and the second thing, which is really cool, is Trent Reznor created the main theme for Black Ops 2.
Way back.
And so this is a double beat for us where we could reuse a different song that has symbolism here, but then for the fans that know is he also helped us on BO2.
That does count.
Nice
Watermelon's
connection.
incredible for you. Full of water
here.
and good stuff to help your
The
blood
other thing I
flow.
want to talk about the whispers here is you're starting to hear, and there's been discourse on this, is I can tell you there's
Facts,
two voices.
Nick.
And one of them is David Mason, and the other one is Raul Menendez. And what I'll say is I'm not going to say who is talking. You have
They're
to
just
figure
talking
that
about
out.
the trailer.
I will also tell you is they may not be talking to each other.
Indeed.
They might be talking to themselves.
Yeah.
Or they might be talking to other people. Or they might be talking to each other.
Or they might be talking.
This is just to build hype and excitement for the game. They're not going to come on this podcast and say like the huge changes that they're going to make in Black Ops 6 and how like this is specifically about this trailer and this campaign. And he even said before saying anything that I'm going to say as much as I'm allowed to say. So off the rip, he already has to hold back because there's still things that haven't announced yet. So he can't come out here and be like, guys, Blackout 2, jetpacks, gonna be lit. It's not about that. And there is not going to be Blackout or jetpacks, by the way.
Now we're in this different section. And
I
we're
think
in
they
the
talk about
containers,
that
and
at
this
the
is
end.
really key to us because now what this is really representing is this is almost the manifestation of war. And you'll start to hear sounds of gunfire and there's helicopters, but it's gruesome and it's nasty looking. And that was intentional is, again, as we're experiencing these and they feel very different, there's purpose behind them. The other thing I want to call it is, why does he spin upside down, right? Why is he upside down? And the significance of that actually is his own truth and morality are flipped upside down now.
I love
and
it.
So the symbolism
I
of
love
him within war and being turned upside down is significant to who David is in this moment and how he's going to respond to the new threats in Black Ops 7.
That is a level of depth that I was not.
Quit glazing.
Yeah, it's deep.
To do this podcast.
Who was that? Who was that?
Really deep conversations on who David is and who we want players to feel like they are in the story as well.
I was gonna
again.
He's been through some stuff.
Make a joke, but I'm gonna hold back.
A lot.
Been through a lot.
He's been through a lot.
And I think it seems
Looking
to be
for something.
grappling with.
Oh, yes.
That either what's happened in his past.
Where's my one logo?
Maybe what's coming.
Yeah. Yes.
How do you reconcile these things?
All of the above.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
So we
There's
keep
this
going.
one, but I want
we're in the
the
containers,
text
and this is a
logo,
huge
bro. Where's
moment
my
when it
text
shuts
logo?
to. And again, you hear the whispers.
There it is.
This is significant, right? Like fans have already picked up that this looks very much like the BO1 interrogation room.
Mm-hmm.
But
E
what
and
it
elite shots
represents
backwards because
may
it
not be what
represents the
people
mirror
think.
image, the
So
yin, the yang,
when we
the
think about
reverse,
this
the
moment in
other
Black
side of
Ops
the
history,
coin.
and also David with his father, Alex, who obviously didn't experience this, but might have heard about it from Uncle Woods, might have read CIA reports of what happened if he went fact looking what happened to his father. Maybe his dad mentioned this when he was a kid. But the symbolism here, really, with the table and the monitors, is the loss of control.
My mom is dead.
This symbolizes David's own loss of control.
My mom
as
is
well,
dead.
manifested through this imagery. Does he
Who remembers
experience
that? Name
this
that
through the
show.
story? How does it manifest? Like, there's tendrils back and then also forward, which is really interesting.
She's dead.
And then we see the butterfly again. I also love, you'll hear the laughing. That is Menendez laughing as the monitors turn on. He is very much taunting this sort of where we're at. And now the butterfly comes. And I want to pause here because I'm not sure if everyone picked up on is the piano you hear.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Brad Galber. I'm an 18-year-old non-union actor / print model. My favorite actor is Vince Vaughn, without question. He has a perfect combination of comedy and wittiness that I find very rare in an actor. And when I go see his movies, he'll have me laughing within like the first 5 minutes. This shoe is tough. It screams work me, bend me, shape me. I will do anything for you. And you like that. Nike, a bit of an attitude. I keep waking up in the middle of the night, all drenched in sweat. Yesterday, I put my fist through the window and shattered it into pieces. My mom is dead. She's dead.
Nailed it. He buys his shirts in the baby shoulder section. That energetic up-and-comer is Brad, and he's a triple threat. He acts, he models, he's delusional. He aimed for the stars and landed on my show instead. It's hard to take actors seriously when your resume is a picture. If you haven't made it in the first 6 months, please quit and get a real job so we can pull this economy out of the crapper. Fame isn't as easy as I make it look. Some have to dance like a slut on the top of a Fiat to stay relevant. Yeah, I'd love to sell out, but they don't let you do proactive commercials when you have perfect skin. Celebrities, please stop trying to expand your brand. We all love Justin Bieber's music, but that doesn't mean we want to smell like stupid haircuts and Usher's balls. I'm glad Sean Penn is hanging out in countries that aren't up to code. I just don't want to hear about it. You know who's really downtrodden? Everyone who paid to see the Tree of Life. You won't see me trying to branch out. I know my place, and it's right here hosting this show. And
I'm just going to become a reaction channel, but not even react and just watch things instead of actually playing games. Just like everyone else.
producing my new animated series coming soon.
No, Tosh.0 is as savage as F, and he's always been hilarious. That's more fun than this right now. I'm not even kidding.
Here playing here, these little chord notes are the BO2 theme song.
The original.
The
yeah.
original. And so
That's a
another
great
little
touch.
nod we wanted to add in because we're back to Menendez, we're back to this BO2 moment in a sense, and we wanted to touch on that in some really
Switch
fun
up
ways.
between Tosh.0 and
we wanted
BO7 is
to
something else.
feel really soft when the butterfly lands and you don't know what's going to happen. And so that if we play it, poor little butterfly then gets crushed. And then obviously we get up and this is
Poor
our
little
full
butterfly
reveal
gets
now.
crushed.
And the significance of Menendez's line to David here and where he is literally talking to him and is fear, right, is powerful. Fear and how it's used and weaponized, but also the internal feeler you have in these situations is integral to the story we've got. And now they're face to face. And this is a huge moment. We wanted to really make him feel sinister because he is sinister. And Raul Menendez, you know, he is evil, right? If you think about what he did, obviously he thinks he's right. We really wanted to have the hatred
He's
come
evil.
through
Yeah.
when he says it.
Oh,
and
he's seething.
he's seething. Yeah, he hates Raul
evil.
Menendez.
He seemingly.
Oh, there's like
there is
clips I want
one
to show, but I
reality
can't
in
show
which,
because I might actually
at
get me
the end of
canceled.
BO2, he
Is alive.
is alive.
Yeah.
There's also one where he's not. Maybe.
Look up, yay, I'm
Also
evil.
correct.
We're not going to talk about which of those things is correct, but I guess my point is, we don't know.
Yeah, so that's going to be a big part of the story, and I will say, and this goes back to our
Let's play
intentionality.
Peak
BO2
together.
had branching storylines.
Brother,
that was great for us.
what are you
and the fans,
smoking?
and that also gives us the fuel. Is how do we want to craft an interesting story that feels very Black Ops?
The guns are like
well.
ghosts,
It also
kind
goes
of
back to
futuristic in a
previous
way.
owners. When we launched in Prestige 1000,
Foo Boy.
Samuels,
It's good.
who was from BO2, and people have picked up on this. We specifically put in his bio that he was with Harper. And so if people read that, they'll go, "Oh, Harper survives."
Harper survived.
And so there's some little things.
Yeah,
we're doing
yep,
here
I
and
agree.
there.
Harper
Now,
survived.
of course,
Yep.
we're not gonna. It's not gonna be.
I remember
straight down the
that.
middle. You're not gonna figure it all out, but there's enough there to get you thinking about which ending is right or which ending could be crafted from that as well. But yeah,
because this is just the
exciting.
first step. We got a
Oh,
lot
there's a
more.
lot.
We got a long way to go.
There's
There's
a
a
lot.
lot more to share.
Yes.
Just a teaser, not even a trailer. So, Miles, thank you for joining us.
Just a
been a lot of
teaser.
2 miles. Too much fun.
Yeah,
Peak is what still Mom is
Thanks.
playing with right
Thank
now
you
with
for having
friends.
me. You know, happy to represent the team and all the
Oh.
work they've done, and I hope all the fans out there really look at this and go back and watch it again and see what you think. And again, we love the theories, we love the discourse.
Yeah, keep them coming.
Keep it coming. That really fuels the team.
Oh, I
And
won't
thank
stop
you,
coming.
And we cannot wait
Wait.
for the next thing you guys are going to see.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, mate. All right, today we've got some very special guests from Treyarch. We're pulling back the curtain on how some of the most intense cinematic and just plain epic Call of Duty moments are brought to life. Joining us are two of the people responsible for making you feel every reload, every takedown, and every operator sprint. And yes, they're also partly to blame for me getting slammed during the opening. Joining us are Phil Lozano, animation
Slam,
director
bam,
at Treyarch,
wham.
and Carl Vega, performance capture director.
Oh, this dude's dope. I already like this guy. Look at him. Look at that beard. Look at his face. Looks like Stone Mountain in 30 years, 20 years, 20 years.
How did you get up there? How did you just do that? Did you jump for the rope? Or did you climb on the side?
And then you jump to the wall, or jump to the rope.
Like up here?
Wait,
Under
why
you?
does the voice sound
Or
like
did you jump
this?
Up here?
Is it because they're in a cave?
It's like on my wall. On my wall, and then you grab it. I thought he died. Alright, this is the part we messed up at.
Alright, lock it in, boys. Lock it in.
Do they just have a voice effect on their
This
voice
is
the
the
whole
one.
time?
What do we got for this?
Is that what they're doing?
I got a statue. I don't have any grapples though. I got meds.
No, it was higher up. It was the next one up, actually.
It's
Okay,
in-game
we're gonna get to
voice?
this rock over here.
In a cave?
Pointing.
This is where we lost it, boys. Let's keep it together.
You hear someone fall and echo?
is that-
Ah!
Is there a pocket here? Oh, there is a pocket here. Oh, we got multiple pockets here, boys.
Oh, pockets. Stay in the pocket.
Stay in
Jordan.
the pocket.
Jord J 95 also there 3 months of the Prime Subbage.
Oh, yeah.
Most recent sub of the
remember
day.
now. I remember when. I remember when.
Don't push me off. Don't push me off here. I'm getting my stam, bro. I'm getting my stam.
What are you guys doing?
He's pushing me off, bro.
No, you don't need it. You don't need it. No!
What else am I
No!
For later, dude.
What do you mean? We have so much utility.
Oh, yeah.
We might as well use it.
Whatever, man. Honestly.
Whatever.
If we lose because of that, I'm gonna kill you. Red apples over here. I'm gonna grab these.
Should've left him
I
behind.
made it. I made it.
Get ready to
Tom,
grab.
I'm ready.
Realistic. Stone died to fall damage.
We'll crack our other one, get a little
now we
more
must climb.
room back here in a second. We just completed our first ever run, our first ever climb to the top. So now we're on hard, and we're trying to. We have less stamina, and we have less. Now we're timed
Yep.
on this. You brought the
We get up this
frog?
way?
You brought Bing Bong? Work.
I swear these storms come with a word sign.
You brought the frog? You brought Bing
Where we
Bong?
climbing?
Munch on those. Another chain launcher?
What time? It'll be around 1 p.m. Pacific time.
Duly noted.
Gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the COD Pod.
We're so excited you're here.
Hold up.
We have so many questions, but I would love to just
Yo, his fit is lit. Love this poncho-like thing. Love the necklace. Digging the beard. Look at the white pearly teeth.
things off by having you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves. How did you get
If I was this guy, I'd be jealous of that
into
guy right
this?
now. I'd
How
be
did
like,
you-
man, first off, how'd you get your beard like that? Second, where'd you get that necklace and poncho?
You know, you end up at Treyarch, making Call of Duty, making on the stage, and sort of, you know, just a little bit about yourselves.
When I was in school for animation, that's
I cheated
when I
on
played the very
Lisa's
first COD
paper.
when it first came out on PC.
Yeah.
I ended up joining a clan at that time, and before esports was a thing, you know, there was still tournaments that you were able to have that you just sign up and get.
Yo. Look at this dude. Look at this dude. You know who he is? He's this guy. Holy shit. Here's this guy, brother. It's the same face. That is his face, dude. That's the same person right there. Look at when this guy's speaking. This guy's making a stone face, bro. I can put this guy's head. Come on. Hold up. The double monitor's messing it up. Oh.
In the league, and you know, so that's kind of where I fell in love with Call of Duty. And so once I finally got into the industry, I had an opportunity to work on COD 3, and that's kind of where I landed and been working on Call of Duty ever since.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, more of those, please. Really cool.
For me, it was kind of one of those things. I don't really know how I wound up here. Literally.
What
I
a
came
freaking
out of-
Chad.
I joined the Navy when I was 17.
That shows, brother. It shows. They injected you with super serum.
And, you know, served for over 22 years.
Jeez, some of you guys are not even
Got out
22.
in 2012 and got into film and television as an actor. Had some pretty good successes in that
Wait,
realm.
what did he
I got invited to be the tech advisor
Who is this guy?
for an NBC show, and did that for a while, and then started moving into a directorial capacity and got to direct a couple of things.
So not only can I know how to shoot a weapon and take out many terrorists, but I can also produce a really good game.
You know, since then. And around 2019, I got approached to be a tech advisor for Call of Duty.
Liver
And
King. It's
one
the
thing
Liver
led
King.
to another. I put together my team. I said, hey, let us put together a previs for you, and we'll show you what we can do. And he's like, okay.
Yo, happy
And so we
40th
took about a
birthday,
week,
Dave.
I guess. Came back to him with a sizzle reel, and he was like, hold on. He just leaves the screen. He comes back and he goes, do you want to direct these for us? And I go, well, how many are we talking here? And he goes, around 300. What? Let me make sure.
300.
Just 300. I go, let me make sure I understand. what you're
Sparta!
asking. You're asking me to direct it for a AAA title? And he goes, yes. And I go, yes.
Where do I sign?
And that was that. And here we are
that
now.
was it. That was
Who
it.
is Giga
But I
Chad?
love that too, because I think what you said, authenticity was what you were really looking for. And that I'm sure if you're like, that wouldn't fly out in the field, like, how do you bring that, how we bring that and represent it in the game?
That's a great point, because one of the things he brought up, talking to all the other tech advisors out there, to be successful in this, you have to understand that you're coming into somebody's vision, somebody's an IP that you're serving, right? With your talents. And you're going to have to find where the gears mesh, where the reality meshes with, you know, the fictitious, the entertainment, is what I've found to be greatly successful. And
Yeah, Mikhail, it sounds like between your experience as a Navy SEAL and a combat veteran, but also as a director.
The game has a
did you
new
bring
map,
a sort of
randomly
certain style
generated
to-
every
to set a
24
certain leadership
hours.
or an energy?
That's cool.
absolutely. Everything that I do is predicated upon teamwork that I've learned in the SEAL teams. It is. It's just everything. There are some very real one-to-one directly translatables to what we do. There's different departments, there's a whole organizational structure and all these types of things. So it's kind of like being a platoon chief where you're managing all those departments, same type of thing. Managing stunts, managing casting, managing, you know, all these
a lot of moving pieces, a lot of different
pieces,
personalities, all the things.
all the things.
So Phil, one thing
They had it
that
cut right
I've
there.
been thinking a lot about is I don't
They had it
know
cut.
that, you know, players, a lot of people that are, you know, enjoying video games at home really understand how much work and craftsmanship goes into the motion capture process, from the creative to capturing to being on stage, the animation. Can you just take us through sort of the 30,000 foot overview, or a more general overview of what the steps in the process are like, and kind of how it all comes together in the end for us to experience at home?
Well, I mean, you know, it all starts, you know, I get all the information and then I sit down with Mikhail and go, okay, here's all the list of stuff that we're going to have for this season.
Oh, this
and
dude's been losing sleep over it, bro. This guy's been going through the ringer, bro. I could just, like, he seems like, he's like, yo, I haven't slept in probably 72 hours. They pay me $20 a day. And you wouldn't believe the work I put in this game. Dude, I'm exhausted. I cannot wait for you guys to play it.
Start thinking about stuff. And, you know, we have one rehearsal day that Mikhail and his team come to the stage and they say, okay, this is kind of the theme we want. These are kind of the tools that we
gotta
want
up
to
this
use
guy's
for
pay.
this. And so,
And we got Giga Chad to the right, literally just in constant statue mode.
rehearsal day that Mikhail and his team come to the stage and they say, okay, this is kind of the theme we want. These are kind of the tools that we want to use for this. And so they you know, kind of go away.
We
They
served in the
put some stuff
military
together,
for
show us,
17
no,
or
we don't like
22
the way you
years.
Beat each other up. Do it again, right? Beat each other up in a different way, right?
He's
And
going
until
through
we
it right
dial
now,
that
bro.
in
He's in the
and get
battle
the
of
shapes that we want, right?
We get the ideas.
Gan.
Phil and I talk about them. We get these quick bullet points on the shot list about what kind of the gag is going to be. And then I bring it into the team. And
that poncho is sick, brother. That's a sick ass poncho. You instantly level up your whole fit just by putting this poncho on, bro. I have a poncho, but this is like a crop top poncho.
One day of rehearsal, and they take it over to this stage. There's two stages here. So they take it over to this stage, or they're in the corner of the other stage.
That necklace
Once
is
you know, we
sick.
get all that data. It comes back to the animation
So are those
team.
swords.
And they start assembling it, making sure everything.
They got a plate
is
right here.
constructed in the appropriate way. Getting the
Oh, it's the
cameras set
weapons
where
from
they
the
want,
game.
Putting the props
Makes
in where you
sense.
need to, and eventually, you know, through a slightly longer process, getting it working in game. So it goes through a lot of hands for us to kind of get there, right? From the planning stages with Mikhail and myself, to the actors on the stage, to the animators in the studio, getting all of that stuff done.
Brother is stoic
and then,
as
of
a
course,
mother.
You know, stop with animation, obviously. You know, audio effects, all those other people
Art,
involved.
all the finishing kind of polish stuff. Yeah.
Not to mention, you know, once you got to put it in game as well and make sure that all looks good and that's all clear and working, and then you animate that. Wow, it's a movie in a movie. My gosh,
it's worth it though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So I do want to talk about zombies a little bit, because just face value, that seems like something that's probably pretty fun for you guys to motion capture, is, you know, the reanimated undead. We actually got a look at a handful of them in the Black Ops 7 teaser that we were just talking about. So what is that like? I feel like maybe I could probably nail a zombie stunt. I don't know about the other stuff, but
You
there's a lot of
couldn't
things in
nail
gameplay that can impact
nothing.
the zombies. So I'm sure you got to capture a variety.
Sorry, I might get canceled for that.
of
She can nail whatever she
animations,
wants,
you know, when
man.
they're reacting to
Free country.
weapons, perks, all the things in the
Yeah.
world. Yeah, thousands. Okay.
Thousands.
And we get a lot of help from that from, again, the animation team who's working on that. So they, you know, they're generally the ones starting the concepts of, like, you know, hey, I'd like it to do this or do all these things. So, you know, it's really
I'm not going to be rude, but this guy hasn't said a single thing.
because of them, you know, that really helps give us the information we need to shoot it on stage.
But that is so zombies too.
Has anyone said anything this whole time? Is anyone paying attention? What did they say?
You know, like exactly what you're saying. It's that mix of like really fun and awesome combat. And I would think creatively is like just kind of a different step change for you when you come from recording a bunch of MP capture, for example, or something like that. Just like, you know, a little fresh
There's more
air.
characters.
Yeah.
You know, there's these iconic characters that are in the zombie world that our fan base absolutely loves. And to be able to be a part of that is truly a blessing.
Yeah. Shout out to the Zombies fans.
Dude, when in doubt, resort to gratitude. You can't be steered wrong doing that, bro. No matter what you're feeling at any moment in time, when in doubt, resort to gratitude. Not even kidding. Truly. Not a joke. Like, if you're feeling whatever emotion, no matter what it is, if you resort to gratitude, it's a good baseline to resort to. You're super excited, you resort back to gratitude. You're super depressed, you resort back to gratitude. Whatever side of the spectrum you're on, you resort back to gratitude. You're alive, brother. Food, shelter, water, blinking, breathing, walking, talking. Like, that's all I got to resort back to feel gratitude. Food, shelter, water, blinking, breathing, walking, talking. Sweet. I'm good. And Wi-Fi.
They always show up
Bonus.
for the pod, so we love you.
Yes, we do.
Hey! You looked right into our soul. That was the first bit of eye contact we got.
They always show up for the pod, so we love you.
Yes, we do.
I've got another question that we
I love that, bro.
Had from
if
the
I was at one of
community.
these, I would stare directly into the camera the whole time. Yep, I'm watching you, watching me. Can you stop looking at the watch the teleprompter. Just don't look at the camera directly. I'm not looking at it. I'm looking above it. I'm looking right through it, actually.
And this specific question is about what was it like to animate the pre-boss sequence for Shattered
Oh, it was a
Veil.
gruesome, miserable.
Directing that cinematic was a blast, by the way.
Yeah, talk about
There was
that.
so much
Whoa!
action in that. So the
Wait.
team did a great job. They get into the vehicle.
I never even saw this.
Then
why is there a dinosaur?
Through camera trickery, we create a previs of this thing, and
wow,
and everybody's inside acting
impressive,
like they're upside down. You know, like we built it out of like apple boxes.
Yeah.
Like that's one piece.
That's pretty cool.
But then when it impacts and Richtofen gets flung out of the vehicle, that's a completely different build that you have to do.
The emphasis,
and then it's like
on the animations,
everything has to be pieced together by the animation team. It's an incredible like endeavor to see the puzzle pieces in the mind's eye dependent upon what the animator's needs are. So the relationship between whomever's the animator on set is just absolutely critical to answering those technical questions. And
no BS. There's got to be a lot of creative energy and people involved to make even this happen, to make anything Call of Duty ever does. There's got to be people who actually care and actually want it to be completed and done well. No matter what we think, the community thinks, there's people who are making the game that are just doing their best, doing, what they know how, and whatever comes after that is outside of their control. So I like to see behind the scenes actual stuff, how it's being made, more so than I do hearing puppets say like, beep boop bop, ha ha ha, beep boop bop, hee hee ha ha. I want to hear actual people involved making it that are passionate and have some actual say about what the hell's going on, not just, I'm reading a teleprompter and I'm told what to say and do. Let's keep doing what we're doing. I like feeling realness when people speak. I want to hear their actual thoughts, their actual feelings, not, I'm reading a script and following a certain guideline of words and things I'm allowed to say. That doesn't feel real.
Like, otherwise I'm just flying kind of blind, and then they have to...
This is the rawest, realest dude here, bro. They need more people like this making the game.
Deal with what they get, versus having a high-quality asset for them to...
It's not just looks. It's not even based on looks. It's the demeanor. It's the energy you sense. It just so happens... I like when people are passionate. It doesn't even... You could look like a beluga whale. If you're passionate about something, I could sense it, bro. I could feel when people are passionate. Because I'm passionate. about talking about people being passionate. Literally.
Together.
It comes back to teamwork, and you really have to work together really well. Wow,
Absolutely.
fantastic.
So I want to talk more about a couple of specific examples to hear you guys kind of tell the story behind this. The wrestling moves, when we talk about finishing
Let's talk about the wrestling.
Tell
I
us a
saw
little
you
bit
guys
about
wrestling over
how those
there,
came
and I
together.
was starting to feel some
so,
type of way.
they
Maybe you
wanted
can
to do
elaborate on what was going through your
luchador,
mind during that
and,
process, because
that
there
really,
was a lot going on through
just
mine.
takes me back, as a kid, I really loved watching that stuff.
Oh, I loved
even had my own
loved
little
watching you
wrestling
guys
mask as
wrestle.
a
Can I
kid,
already say that?
So
I keep telling them.
Yeah, you guys looked real hot.
I know.
I mean,
was just
really
like,
good.
I expected you wore it to the shoot, but come on.
Well, but no, I think one of the reasons why I think that
Oh,
this
my
one is
favorite
really
part was when you
cool
guys
is
wrestled.
because,
Can you guys elaborate on that?
Just like real wrestling, right? They have to make sure that they're like working together in tandem perfectly so they don't get seriously injured. And so having to do some of these moves that they did, it's fun to watch, but also, like I said, the work
Bro,
involved.
she was not interested. Her eyes were looking to the side, and then she looked back at him. I'm not a professional body language reader, but
to make sure it looks good, but everyone is safe. It's really amazing.
Our stunt team comes from like AAA films and
Yeah.
like, all these major Marvel IPs. And that's the level of talent we have pulling these off.
So one of the
Why do you
other
laugh about
finishing
that?
moves that I wanted to talk
wait,
to you guys about.
what was the little smirk there?
So
What was
one
that
of the
little
other
smirk?
finishing
What's so funny about that? You laughing at pulling it off? What's so funny
That's the
there,
level of
beard?
talent we have pulling these off.
So one of the other finishing moves that I wanted to talk to you guys about. 'cause
Hey,
I
no
think it might
chuckling around
be
Chad.
One that you both really enjoyed is launch sequence.
Yeah.
And this
Dude,
one
I have a
was
friend whose dad's name is Chad, and he's a Chad without even realizing what a Chad is. That's how you know it's a real Chad.
complex for maybe different reasons.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
he
really
put a
look
rock
that
on his
complex
back?
when you look at it in the
What?
end game.
What the hell was that from? Wait, was there a trailer I didn't see, or is this footage we never see? That's a execution animation. That's
Yeah,
actually
I
kind
mean,
of.
it doesn't really look.
It only
that
costs
complex
$30
when you look
too.
at it in the end game. It's just a person coming up, hooking a.
Dude, no wonder why these animations and bundles cost so much. Because what we're witnessing here is them making a $30 bundle, but to set all this up probably costs like $100,000 at least. And the moment they release the bundle, they make it back times 10.
RPG up and then launch.
And that's why they work on more execution bundles, so they can keep making money. It's a money factory over there.
However, we actually ejected that person out of his boots here on this.
Ooh. No, the thing is, we actually launched a person with a rocket. Like, rest in peace, but he exploded into pieces.
So, so that took a
That took a lot of effort over here because we're in some deep legal shit now.
lot of rigging. It took
Rigging?
We had
Yo, rigging in Black Ops 7 confirmed. It's confirmed. It's rigged. They said it. See, rigging. Be careful with that word.
a
The hard
stunt coordinator
R.
standing by, a set medic standing by. We had 3 riggers involved in that. There's the rig you see in the video. It's coming up off of each side, and you have a center line to keep them from turning. Because
Right.
when you're hanging by lines, like you're going to twist and turn. So we have people controlling all of that. So it takes a lot. Because
Sorry about that. I had to go
wanted to have
sneeze.
more of a movement coming off the ground because to fill up the space. So.
There's no way it couldn't be fun. There's
Sorry
just
about
no
that.
way. It has to be fun.
It's so much
Now
fun.
we love it.
It's so much fun.
Well, and you feel that. I think that energy and that you guys have a good time with it when we see them in game.
Yeah.
It translates, and that's what is so cool about the process. I want to know
We had 3.
if either of you have favorites for, let's say, from Black
People
Ops 6, some finishing
working on it.
moves that stand out to you that were either super fun to work on, maybe one that was particularly challenging for you to direct and really
Nice,
feel like
Brian.
you nailed it.
You should go pro.
Just any stories you want to share.
Thinking off the top of my head, I think, we have stuff that it also involves the animators getting really involved in terms of when we do pets, right, or animals in our finishing moves. So the uniform is
Wait, did he just
my favorite.
You guys got a real unicorn for that, right?
We can't really confirm or deny
Yo.
if we've been able to procure
Are these all
real-life
execution bundles I'm
unicorn,
watching?
but, yeah, I mean, but I think that's, really shows how much fun we like to have here, right? That
Activision's like, guys, we need to pump out more bundles, and we have to include executions into these bundles to entice people to buy them. So we're gonna put $1 million into the animation team so we can create more bundles. Can we put that money towards the anti-cheat? Who is that? Fire them. So as I was saying about the bundles, let's up them to $40.
well, what do we do? How do we
Build on
kill
the
you,
theme, yeah.
right, with a unicorn? And the obvious is,
Excuse
we
me.
just go with the horn, right? But it was like, no, let's have a little bit more fun with it, right?
That was a really fun one. We actually put out some questions to the community about, what do they want to ask you guys? We did get some questions when it comes to the Mastercraft, weapon inspects. Those I think in particular have been a big hit with the internet, and watching all of those animations and seeing a couple of them go viral has been really fun. How does that work? Because some of those are really zany and creative.
Well, I mean, it starts with the artists when they come up with the ideas and go,
talk
hey,
about
this
something
is
important.
something we want to do, and they
Please.
have weapons that they work on for them.
Please,
He really loves these.
stop.
Very
Something
different
important,
nowadays.
He's very
please.
focused. I tend to have kind of lends it the guy back to life. So it is very.
Point you want to kind of have that little snippet of the story of like, okay, well, why, and then how.
It's
and
critical.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it seems like that's what.
So what I'm curious
makes
is
a lot
what,
of these
why,
sandwiches
and
really
how?
fun.
That's really cool hearing you say that, because that is absolutely what we try to do. Is what's the story in this one?
Guys, thanks again for taking us into the village, opening the gates, and letting us see and hear all these fantastic stories.
Thank you for
Absolutely
bringing
love
in
what the team
a
do.
Trojan
It's
horse
a wonderful,
and
wonderful place to work,
for
and clearly
destroying
you're having a
our
lot of fun, and
empire.
It's amazing to see
kidding.
just how hands-on everything is in this place.
Yeah. Well, if you want to check out Hands On, we could put you in some rigging.
Yo, this dude's in.
Yes, please.
You might feel some uncomfort in some certain areas.
You might feel like you don't have testicles no more. It's okay. I don't have any anyways.
All right. So we're here at the mocap stage. You ever been in the suit before?
First time in the suit. It's snug.
I feel like I was born in this suit, and I'm ready to do whatever it takes.
You ready to get to it?
Ready.
Let's
Ready
go.
and willing. Able? Don't know.
We're gonna find out.
Find out real quick.
We're gonna find out. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna run you through what's called a ROM, a range
No,
of
this will be kind of fun though.
motion. That's the gag.
I want to do this.
Oh my God, I'm so small.
Whoa.
I'm having a blast.
Okay, so what we're about to do now is gonna get you up in the air. This is a spreader bar.
A what?
A spreader bar. And we already got some shackles hooked up to you.
Spreader bar.
We're gonna
shackles.
pull your limbs apart
3,
like it's
2,
the Roman Empire.
I'm
So
locked.
you can start to play around in your new world. You're faster than Phelps right now.
Do you want me to fly?
There you go.
Wow. Wow, that was so difficult.
Little tornado of terror.
Freestyle.
Dude, your junk would be
Guys, I thought I was
so
maybe gonna audition
cooked.
for a job, but I don't think it's gonna work.
I can do this for a few more minutes.
Yeah.
Best episode.
All right, so now we want you guys to do something that we can't show on camera.
So Season 4 Reloaded is going to be here before you know it. We just wanted to jump in and talk about the new coming to Black Ops 6 and Warzone with that update just around the corner.
As always, stay tuned for the full roadmap and the dedicated blog coming soon for all the details. But here's a quick preview of Season 4 Reloaded.
First off,
Wait, they weren't supposed to see that footage. That was the footage we weren't supposed to show. Okay, back to the main broadcast.
in multiplayer, an absolute classic from 2010 coming back. One in the Chamber recently went live. Get the gang and dive into one of the more memorable and absolute fan favorite party games of the Black Ops world.
We're also going to have the Rivals event starting on
Marvel Rivals? No way. It's going to be a crossover?
June 19th, and you're definitely going to want to check this one out because
Call
there's
it
some really
Rivals?
great event rewards,
Why would you
including
call it
the
Rivals?
Grim Reaper score streak.
There's a game called Marvel
and
Rivals.
The new 3-round burst attachment for the Strider 22. So earn those, check it out.
I
What?
love a burst weapon. It's 3-round burst.
That's something I would do. I don't like that.
Looking ahead to Season 4 Reloaded Eclipse, which is a fun nightclub theme map, and Fringe, a BO3 remake. Again,
eyes.
if you're
Classic.
If you're
Ernie,
listening to the
shit.
COD pod, you're already a diehard
Watching
COD
this,
fan.
making
Let's
my
be
eyes
real.
burn.
So Fringe coming back, really, really fun. Love that one in
Nerds.
BO3. Yeah, truly. But again, this time, I think it's a
Is that Zach Galifianakis?
whiskey distillery
Set
now.
in the distillery, yeah.
Nice.
But
Is that
outside
Amy
of the rivals,
Schumer?
we got more events coming to Season 4 Reloaded, including our next challenge event with a new weapon camo mastery reward.
Let's go!
Folks have been talking
Let's
about this.
go!
So you can earn the
Let's
weapon camo as the mastery
go!
reward. And if you own Black Cell, you actually have the opportunity to get 2 camos. So look out for
That's
that.
the way it goes. As far as Warzone news goes, Search and Destroy contract is coming to BR, Resurgence, and Plunder. The hand cannon kill streak is going to be there as well, so now you can literally blow your opponents away with one of my favorite handguns.
You can literally blow
For
them.
zombies in
blow
Season
them.
4 Reloaded, we've had some pretty game-changing updates for Grief. And
Relax,
Treyarch
Amy
is
Schumer. Am I- is that the
definitely
right-
committed
am I thinking
to
the right
constantly
person?
improving the experience. Focused on making
gonna
the
spell this
matches
wrong.
more intense by limiting salvage,
Oh, it
and
is her.
support items, and having zombies do more damage. The team has all sorts of updates
Pretty sure
that
that's
they're
Zach right
still
here.
cooking up, so hopefully more to share.
Pretty sure it's Zach.
But I mentioned
Yep,
the
that's him as well.
Rivals event starting
I thought
on
so.
June 19th, and there's going to be some event rewards in there for Zombies players as well, including the Grim Reaper support weapon.
Damn.
And also the Shatter Blast ammo mod. So definitely going to want to earn those as well. Also coming to Season 4 Reloaded, we have the King of the Dead, and last but not least, the Abomination Challenge and Starting Room limited time modes coming to Zombies in Season 4 Reloaded. So lots to look forward to, both there and beyond.
Loads to look forward to, but there is actually
To
one
the-
more thing.
wait.
Obviously, Grief
To
has been the star of the
infinity
show for
and
season
beyond.
4, but Steph, we want more.
infinity
When
and
the
beyond.
drop in.
To
I am so happy
To
that I can confirm that the finale of the Black
To
Ops
infinity.
6 Zombies
I can't do. I can't get the
story,
tone.
including the new map, will launch at Season 5. We've been building towards this. The map is awesome. I'm not allowed to say anything more than
You didn't say a single word the entire time, Amy Schumer.
that, other than it's coming at the launch of Season 5. It's the conclusion. We do know that, you know, zombies is part of Black Ops 7. We got a little taste of some zombies just at the end of the official teaser there. So lots to be
Sup,
excited
Sean?
about. Definitely
Elite.
pay attention to,
Elite.
you know, what's ahead in Season 5.
It's that time again, folks.
By the way, you
We've
spelled
got
your-
the community mailbag.
spelled your
We
name
try
wrong.
to answer some of your burning
me.
questions. Yes, even some of those fast balls. And boy, are they fast. First question. And
Fast balls. What are you talking about? Fastball questions, or are we talking about something else?
there's no easy way of saying this. Except
Zach,
for
you're crazy.
What was the deal with all the bugs at the launch of Season 4?
So we said we were going to answer the hard questions too. I will
What
just
was with all the
start
bugs?
this one by saying that we play
Chillin'.
horror games too, and we know that when there are bugs or
Love it,
issues
love it.
present in the game, we know that that is frustrating. And you know, since then we've been focused on patching and updating a number of those issues. You can always find the latest information on COD updates or on our Trello boards.
Trello
But
boards.
since
I've
then,
never
we've
even
made
heard
some
of
pretty
Trello.
Big
hell's a
changes
Trello board?
with the singular intent to deliver smoother experience across our seasonal updates going forward.
I'm
I
going to try
hope
my
so.
luck with some Black Ops 7 questions here. This one coming in from @Miles_the_Ross. We saw a frame, Steph, in the official teaser trailer of some players using wingsuits. Is that what I thought it was?
Let's get into this one. So
not
this
Blackout.
frame in particular, which
not.
is actually a shot of the co-op
Avalon.
campaign in Black Ops 7, wingsuits and all. So what you're seeing here
Smoking,
is
yo,
in fact
smoking a
Avalon,
blunt.
which
You going to
players
play
may
some
have heard of
Warzone?
in Black Ops 6.
Yo, have fun, Sean.
And there's going to be a lot to talk about.
Make sure you keep the
later this
rotation.
summer.
All right, well,
You know,
we'll wrap up with another question.
the proper
about Black
rotation,
Ops
you don't need me
7,
to explain it.
Because I got one out of you. I figured, you know, why not? I'll try
Oh, yeah,
again.
press your luck.
If the rumors are to be believed, some people think that wall running and jetpacks might be coming to Black Ops 7. What can you tell us about movement in this game?
So first off, I would say that this is just the beginning. So to be talking about movement when we haven't even seen too much of the game yet, very early. But we know people are excited, and we're going to be sharing a lot more details later this summer.
Guys,
what I will say
just
about
say
the
it.
setting of this game is that it's 2035, right? Which means
already
this
said that.
is 30 years before Black Ops 3.
Tell me
and
something
10
I
years
don't know, that,
after
like-
Black Ops 2. So it certainly has some big ties to BO2 as a result of that. But I can confirm no wall running, no jetpacks.
Oh.
But
Co-op
it will
campaign, is that a
feature
first?
An evolution of
I feel like it isn't.
Omni movement.
I feel like
Boom,
we had
there
a
you
co-op
go.
campaign in the past.
Stay tuned.
Didn't like Black
That one's-
didn't
that
like
one's
Black
starting
Ops
to get real good.
1
I
have
thought I had
that?
that one on,
Nice.
Could be
I thought
wrong,
I had
though.
that one in the bag.
I was kicking him under the desk.
Yeah,
Probably
I
am
was-
wrong.
I thought that was a
I
good.
thought we
Okay,
had
the
it
last one.
before.
One fan wrote in and said, "Hi, I have no questions, but I wanted to say that I love Adler."
I also love Adler. And I was
Adler?
just thinking that it was just Father's Day. So I want to shout
Adler,
out
not
to all the
the other known
Dadlers out
figure.
there.
All the
During
Dadlers.
Thank
history.
you. Happy Dadlers Day.
Remember, you can join the conversation by using hashtag CODPOD on social media, sending in your questions, your thoughts, and something cool like fan art or projects, anything you want to share like
I
that.
can't imagine dude, imagine the amount of brain rot they get. They're just willingly saying like, oh, send us your pictures and photos. Like, imagine the shit they get. Imagine how just ridiculous people are and the stuff they send, bro.
We would love to
Like, what I wanted to send was, I'm going to send you a picture that I haven't shown anyone.
see it here on the pod.
You would love to see it?
We
All right.
covered a lot today.
And she's all excited
And
for
I'm
it.
a little sore, and there's definitely an ice pack and maybe some
Wait, why are you sore?
non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs in
Oh, is that
my
from...
future. However,
You take this out of context. What are we talking about here? Why are you
I
giggling
just
about it? Brother, you might have a new baby on the way. Like, he's having second thoughts like, oh shit, my wife didn't know. And I didn't think that was going to happen, but we were in the suits and they told us to do it. So, yikes, I might have a child that she doesn't have to know about.
I want to say a really big thank you, especially if you've made it this far in the pod this episode. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. We started COD Pod about a year ago, 6 episodes ago, with the idea to build a new way for
We
us.
made 6 episodes in a year. Sounds like me and my video uploads.
To engage with the community. We want to talk to you. We want to be part of the conversation. And with all new ideas, there was something a little scary and exciting and fun and
Heck
challenging
yeah,
about
Sean Paul.
that. But we're really proud of the 6 episodes we've done.
I might make it
and I'm very
negative this
excited
time,
to
though.
Say we'll be back.
We're gonna make a negative stream.
So our season 2, we'll be back with more episodes. Thank you for all of the comments, all of the stories, all
You're
of the
welcome.
feedback. Please
Oh,
keep
I had
it
plenty
coming.
of comments for you guys.
Thanks again for being here. Thank you to our
You
amazing
shouldn't be thanking me
crew.
for it, though.
And now to leave you with some of the best moments of season 1 that you definitely didn't see or hear.
Oh, yeah?
Starting from the top.
Take 1, control in 1 take.
I met this dude before. Is that Alec JD? I forgot his name. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Also met this... Is that the same guy? I'm pretty sure I've met a lot of Call of Duty people.
Hello and good evening. COD, the official Call of Duty podcast. My name is Miles Ross.
Je m'appelle Stephanie.
Did you grab one of Abby's udders?
Oh.
That was a wildly personal question. Wow.
But I did.
No. This is the BTS we need.
Welcome to COD Pod, Miles.
Kevin, John,
Karen, David, Peter, Actipeace, Etienne Pouleot,
Matt Shronson,
Jack O'Hara, and Mark Grigsby.
and we really have such an amazing crew behind the camera.
I'm gonna see if I recognize... I don't know if I actually recognize any of these people. These look like all different people. I've been invited to the first Warzone, to BO3, 4, and a bunch of other games.
The lack of caffeine is starting to hit, folks. Whoever
Oh,
ordered
that just reminded me. I got a Red Bull in the fridge!
tacos for lunch, thank you for plotting my downfall.
A blessing for the viewers, not for the listeners.
Oh, God. I think we just transition and then...
Dramatic cut. Dum.
Do I get to blindfold you?
Yeah, let's do that. Wow, what a great episode.
You just putting my drink.
See you in the next one. Cut.
Cut.
One day we'll finally be able to give a clean outro.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. That was awesome. Let's go. I'm gonna let's rewatch that from the start, and this time I'm gonna put it at 0.25 speeds. Let's go.
Spinning head king. I'm dangerous. I'm so mean. Oh, my back. Who's it? Ow.
We're not even through 15 seconds yet. It's been like a minute. This might take a while, guys. So I hope you have 5 hours in your day to watch.
Hey, it's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up here.
Well, I took 15 Quaaludes. And I can't even feel I made anymore. Right. Come on. Wolf of Wall Street. All right, I think we've seen enough. I think, right? You guys check out the description. I got my OnlyFans. You guys can definitely check that out. Make sure you become a top tier member over there. Some exclusive, never before seen content going up soon. Drop a like. Every like helps. And if you're a subscriber of the channel, that also helps. Don't forget, guys, click the bell. And as I said, OF link in the description. Let's get back to the gameplay. I have to piss. I drank my whole protein shake and I chugged about half of this during that video. So now I gotta go, dude. And I might just go. This stream is brought to you by Depends. Why get up if you don't have to? Make sure you guys use code ELITE at depends.com if you want to save. They just came out with a new gamer line. Extra thick lining for extra long gaming sessions. Link in the description. Check them out. Depends. Why get up if you don't have to? Blah, 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 blah. Just practicing sponsors, potential sponsor ideas I have. That one's been in the works for a while, so I think they'd be down. I'm down, you know? If you're not willing to piss or shit your pants while gaming, do you even want to win that bad? Probably not. So, level up your game. Get Depends today. I show a lot more than feet, player. Show toes. Much more. Much, much more. This game is sick, dude. My favorite mode's the casual solo mode. I like it because it's really easy and there's not many real people in it. It's really fun. Since I don't play that much, it helps me feel like I'm doing something and makes me feel like I'm better than I am. That's why I like it. Yeah, anything to boost my ego really is good for me. Thank you, Call of Duty, for helping out in all the great ways. Making us better gamers by giving us a casual mode. Thank you so much. This gun's gonna be kind of poop from range. But I'm trying to use some different guns just cuz, you know? Just cuz. I might even switch this back to the compact. Just cuz. No cousin. No cousins. Do 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 do. This bad boy's got no range. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. I'm gonna laugh if you get an email from Depends requesting sponsorship. Dude, I hope so, man. I'm gonna go take Elite, guys, because I'm actually changing my Depends, but still getting used to it. BRB, guys.
Check your gear and weapons. We'll be deploying shortly. Prep time's over. Now you deploy to the war zone.
Okay, let's find out if this will get me canceled on YouTube or if the AI algo doesn't pick up on it. Here's a toy gun. It's actually a lighter. It's a lighter. And then check out this.
Gas is closing on your position. Just hightail it out.
Half ounce. Pre-grounded. With Keith. Waste or not? We're gonna find out. So we're gonna smoke an ounce on stream. Of both sativa and indica. Wish me luck, guys. I guess we're not getting special. Wait, do I have my filters on? Do I have my filters on? Why does my game look like absolute ass? Color correction. Oh no, I forgot what this was set to. Uh-oh. I think it was that. I think this was like 15 or 25. I think this was 25. Let me put this in borderless. Do a little test. This might have to go lower. Looking a little better. We're just not getting special, dude. I might just be an absolute rat and wait for them to grab the stuff for me. If they're not already there. I'll just camp the flipping door, dude. Could she be any more monotone? Hi everyone, I'm very excited to bring you a new stream. I love this game so much. It makes me so happy and full of enthusiasm. Make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm very excited. Hi everyone. We're here to talk about Black Ops 7. So I really can't say anything. But that's what we can say. I can tell you guys, but I can't tell you guys anything. Hope you guys are ready for Black Ops 7. We're gonna have some awesome bundles. Some really cool bundles. And we upped the price to 4,000 COD points. Excuse me, 4,000? Is that the proper amount? 40,000 COD points? We've upped the prices of everything in our COD shop. Thanks to the animators and the people, the riggers that put this together, we are now able to sell more expensive bundles. Their words, not mine. Well, besides the part of saying more expensive, they said everything else pretty much. Hold up. You know what's funny? How shite our frames are. You know what's not funny? The $6,000 PC that's coming through the mail from across the country. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. Why didn't I buy a 5090 the moment it dropped? I guess I was scared. I guess I was worried. I guess I wanted to see how they were before I just insta-copped one. But if you don't have the best the moment you can, then you're kind of being left in the dust by people who care. You want to win, then you got to spend $6,000. Or you could buy a console with the Cronus, and you'll actually be better. So, you decide. You make the choice. I'm not Morpheus. I took both pills. The red and the blue. Brother, I became purple. It's a purple pill now. Did you guys know that red and blue make purple? You guys know that? Fun fact. I'm all about truth here. That's one of the things you should know. Did you know that as a little child, my madre would dress me in red and my brother in purple? Excuse me, in blue? To tell us apart. I'd always be wearing red. My twin bro, would always be wearing blue. That's how my mom would tell us apart. So, I actually love the color red. And my brother loves the color blue. And I just so happen to love both colors and purple. I think purple's lit. Purple in gunmetal gray. Is on par with gunmetal gray in red, in my opinion. If I'm being biased, gray and red. I think I like a little more than purple and red and gunmetal gray. Blue and gunmetal gray, it's just not the same. Maybe like a blue and a white. That looks cooler in my opinion. Maybe. I'm not too, even though blue is my birthstone. Sapphire. Like a royal blue is dope. Like a deep royal blue. Not sky blue, not baby blue, not neon blue. It's gotta be like a deep royal blue. What the hell am I doing here? What about colors for, bro? Oh, I was just saying, yeah, my mom would dress my brother and I in red and blue to tell us apart. Then growing up, I'm like, oh, I wonder why my favorite color is red. Look at baby pictures, I'm wearing red all the time. You already snagged it? You already got it. Where the hell is this guy? You kidding me? I mean, we did drop hella late.
Hand cannon locked and loaded.
My game's lagging like a dragon, bro.
Mission timeline expired. UAV.
Thank you for Speshi. Very, very kind.
HDR ready for launch.
16 rounds, out.
Very thoughtful for him to get all the steps and all that. That's what it takes to be a billionaire right there. You make people do the dirty work for you.
You've got a loadout drop inbound. Fire solution was bad. Miss.
That's on you guys, not my fault, man.
Friendly loadout
Wait,
drop
snipe.
on the way.
Wait. Wait, stop.
We're flying on fumes. UAV are turning to tank.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Oh. Don't scare me like that, bot.
Hand cannon available.
It's not a bot.
Enemy intel
It's a lead shot.
Capture and secure
It's
the
not a
intel
cop.
point to discover the next gas
It's a lead
spread.
shot. It's not a lead shot. It's a lead shot. It's not Leviosa. It's Leviosa, bro. Come on. Big diff. It's not tomatoes, tomato, potato, potato. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. I need that. I need that freebie. Let me take a little upsy daisies over here. I think the Watchtower was the greatest addition that ever added to Call of Duty history. I'm very thankful for it, and I'm hoping to add more towers in future Call of Duties. I think they're great. We're gonna try something a bit different. My brain just wants to say the most outlandish shit possible. But I would offend. No, it's not. It's not that I don't want to offend people. It's that I don't want to sound like a complete idiot all the time. Just like half. Because I could say something that would be so stupid. It might actually make you stupid. And I don't want to make people dumber. Intentionally. I want to make you guys better. Just by watching me play. Because I want to be better. Because I want to win. I don't want to lose. I don't want you guys to lose. Like, these bots have the wildest, wackiest angles. They just have zero brain activity because they're not a human, they're a bot. My audio cues don't faze them. They don't care I'm rushing at them. Wait, I'm kind of confused by the audio cue now. Like, did you go left? Oh, you went to the left. That's a real person. This gun reminds me of many guns. Oh, it's like the TAR a little bit. Like the TAR 21 from MW2. It's like the MTAR X. It's like, I can't remember the names of the guns right now. I added a bunch during the second Warzone, third. There's the Razorback. It's like there was another one. So you can't shut the door, just slide past it? Okay, now I could. Let me fix my screens. Let me know if the quality's okay, the colors and all that. Added a little filter that hopefully makes it look better, not so washed out. When I see other streamers playing this game, I'm like, you guys must have also added some type of filter or saturation. Just because it, by default, it'll look washed out and kind of gray. I didn't even do the recon, dang. I suck. What am I doing, bro?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Playing solo casual. I'm still trying to get my first win. And I figured this is probably the best way to practice. Can I super jump up there? How do I get up? I gotta take a zip.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Looks good in your Mac? Alright, cool. Do you think I should add any sharpness? Sometimes I add like 5% sharpness. Just a little bit of extra sharpness that makes font and things look a little crispier. But right now I don't have it on. I don't actually know if it looks better with it on or with it off. So I even have my in-game sharpness down. I don't know if increasing this lowers frames. I guess there's one way to find out. Let's make it all the way down. Let's take away the entire sharpness. I don't know if my frames changed at all. Like, I don't even know if the game looks that much different. I'm in low everything, so it's gonna look like Roblox. But I don't know if that sharpness thing even made that big of a deal. What if I put it at 100%? Do I have less frames now? Oh, my game's also gonna feel a little delayed because I'm in borderless. I'm in borderless right now. I lied to you. I'm not in borderless. But I do feel a delay. I think the first time I played Black Ops 6, I was like, why does this game feel delayed? After playing MW3, Warzone 3, going to playing this game for the first time was like, why is it so delayed? Seriously, why is it delayed? And it wasn't, it was not a bug, it was a feature. It's like, it's just how the game is. It's a slower pace. Something does feel kind of strange though. I might keep this at 75. And the bot had the right idea. Just wasting it.
Hand cannon locked and loaded.
Target grid struck. No casualties.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
I'm also baked, and I just made a strawberry banana shake. Sounds like a song or something. You're baked like a strawberry banana shake. The song's called Strawberry Banana Shake, and you're talking about how you're baked. Like a strawberry banana cake. You're baked like a cake, brother.
New safe zone located.
Oh shit, almost died by a bot. I don't know how he died, but how he died, he died. Just wasting some money for fun.
Hand cannon locked and loaded.
You know, it makes it a bit easier when they get hit by an explosion. Let me just whale them with an explosion. I think because I have specialists, there's a perk that delays their health gen after getting hit by an explosion. I might have made that up, but I think that might be a thing, dude.
You've got gas moving in.
Having special is just a cheat code.
High value target marked.
Yo, bruh. Dude, I gotta use that eagle for my updated branding. When I come out with new merch and stuff, I might be rocking that mecha looking eagle on the back of like a t-shirt with a little tiny logo on the front like pocket spot. But I want to come out with a high quality shirt, hoodie, shorts that have like the extra dopeness. Dude, if you go to Facebook, which I don't ever use, but the few times I just hop on it, I'll get blasted with ads by these websites supposedly selling this dope looking apparel. I just love the aesthetic sometimes because the internet knows what I like based on what I bought before and what I look at. So I'll go on there, see something so dope. I'm like, dude, I'm literally going to cop this shirt and these shorts. That combo looks sick. And I use ChatGPT to check the validity of the website to see if it's safe. Because I'm like, I don't know. Something seems a little, I just want to double check because Facebook is infamous for having scam websites and crappy ass ads that literally just take your money and don't send you the stuff you paid for. So I'm like, I asked ChatGPT, is this website legit? And it had a 25% out of 100 trust rating by a few different websites who all gave it low ratings. I'm like, but I'm like, I might even still risk it. But I didn't. There was this Pikachu shirt and shorts that looked so dope. So dope. The design was like this anime, it's like this effect of Pikachu with electricity all behind him, like on the back, and then the front just had a little logo with the Pikachu and a Pokeball. And then there were shorts that were like athletic shorts, like gym shorts, but then it had the lining on the inside that's like the, it's like the, you know, like the type of like underwear that's like tight, like it's leggings, like sport under, what do you even call that, bro? You know how like you wear shorts and then you can have like the longer kind of spandex type underwear that you'll see a little bit at the bottom. Imagine shorts, but what, like the little part showing had Pikachu on one side and then the text Pikachu. There's an aesthetic that I like so much that once I see it, I just gotta get it because I'm like, yo, that is dope. I don't own anything like that right now. I have a closet with shoes and clothes and hats, a whole room dedicated for it. And I'm still getting more stuff because I'm like, well, I don't have a Pikachu shirt. I can't hit a bot, bro. I'm used to people running, not walking like a bot walks. I gotta find their shirt and shorts to show you guys because it was lit. And they also had like Dragon Ball Z stuff, other anime and other like graphic tees and shorts or sweatshirts or sweatpants that matched. Most likely cheap stuff made in China that cost $1 and you're paying 30 bucks thinking it's a good deal. That smoke didn't help at all. So I tried buying stuff online before and sometimes I get it and sometimes I have it. Like I remember buying this black jean jacket that had skeleton like bones on the back and the arms, so it looked like kind of a skeleton, but I thought it was sick. And I also bought this like Godzilla hat and I had this Godzilla shirt that went with it. And all I got from the order, I didn't get the hat, literally didn't get any of the things I wanted. Pay like 200 bucks for this big order, end up getting a few of the things. Amazing. That's why you gotta ask the internet or ChatGPT to make sure it's trustworthy. You're not buying some, not getting scammed. Oh, I tried getting the headshot, but I feel like it hit the rock right there. You hit the snipe, no problem. Now we're getting burned alive.
Gas is moving.
Awesome, we're getting burned alive. No self sucks though.
Target's evaded. Bounty contract's been pulled.
He's gonna probably... Did he rotate to the right? I can't even tell where he is. Yo, I'm gonna turn up my shadows. Can't see.
Gas is inbound.
Oh, he hits the snipe. Nice snipe. I did not hold my breath. Nice snipe. I thought I could have hit him. I tried. Did I not shoot first? Did I not shoot? I almost got to see it. I feel like I shot, it didn't hit, instantly get headshot.
New safe zone located.
I feel like I hit. It didn't hit, instantly get headshot. Let's find out, Mr. Savage. I wanted.
Moving ground, moving. Get my down.
I should have held my breath. I missed. Nice shot. Oh, but like right there though, right there. I feel like I shot first. That second shot. Because I pulled the trigger, went through his face, then I got hit. Why didn't my shot count? Is it because I have 42 ping? Bullshit! 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 Nah! Nah! We all saw what I did. You're lucky your ping's lower, buddy. You probably had half my ping. So my shot didn't even register before. I shot, then he shot. My shot did not register. We caught it in 2K quality. Baloney, brother! Watch the bullet. I got 2 bullets. Oh, he hits the snipe. Nice snipe. I did not hold my breath. Nice snipe. If anything, you look more off target than me, buddy. If anything, you actually shot me in the shoulder. That actually isn't a headshot, bud. Nice. That's not... That's... What, in what reality is this? Huh? Nah. I shot you more in the face than you shot me on my screen. But because I probably had higher ping, what he saw on his is different than what I see on mine. That's what you call 40-second millisecond delay. On my screen, bro, I'm also curious what his KD was, how many kills he had, why the game decided to give him the headshot, not me, even though he's off target, blah, 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 blah. But that's what you have to endure when you play this game. Like, why him, but not me? He missed, I didn't. Connection, hit detection, latency, who knows what it is. I find it very fascinating, though. I might just not even start a game unless my ping's low. I'll just back out until it's like between 20 and 30, which you normally get. If I have 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, there's gonna be more moments that feel like, what? I was behind cover. What? My shot didn't hit? It's not your fault. It's the internet connection. It's not even your internet connection. It's how far the server is from you. This gun's so bad at range. It's so bad at range, bro. On top of the 24 hertz tick rate, is it 24 or 12? Let's ask ChatGPT. They might know. It might know, excuse me. What is Call of Duty Warzone's tick rate in 2025? 20 hertz server tick rate, meaning the server updates the game 20 times per second. Reported repeatedly by players and observers, Warzone servers operate at 20 hertz, far lower than the 60 hertz standard seen in other major shooters. Warzone's still on 20 hertz servers. Why this matters: with only 20 updates per second, fast-paced interactions and bullet detection can feel delayed or inaccurate. What we just experienced right there. Titles like Counter-Strike and Valorant use 64 to 128, Fortnite around 60, and even many console shooters at 30. This outdated tick rate is often cited as a primary reason behind player complaints regarding desync and hit registration issues. .20 hertz servers. So if your latency is 40, 60, 80, the game's just going to feel less and less responsive. MP might be a little higher though. MP might be 60. Maybe. So apparently the wall runs aren't actually going to be a thing. Supposedly, no wall runs. Oh shoot, 28 years later came out? That's gonna be hype. 28 days later, 28 weeks later, 28 years later. They spent the bundle making on server enhancements. Yo, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Used to play this game on 90 ping. That's so brutal, man. Depending if you're wired or wireless, type of internet speeds you get and how far you are from the server will determine your ping. If you're still rocking like 50 upload, 50 download, living in a household with many people using internet devices on a Wi-Fi connection, chances are your ping's going to be absolute dookie. I remember living at home growing up, like complaining to my parents that the internet was too slow all the time. And then eventually they upgraded it. It's the power of complaining as a kid. Amazing. Parents don't understand the struggle when it comes to lag.
Enemy UAV overhead.
No plates. Supposed to find supplies here. One guy's creeping around.
Gas is closing in.
Tactical income.
I did 1,900 damage to one person, pretty much. No stuff, eh? Where's the stuff, man? Someone grab the stuff. What's up, Jake? Welcome, brother. Welcome.
Enemies are dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
There's one. Yes. Three hours of sleep. Brother, you're cooked. One 15389 15389 15389 15389. Did I put 2 already? One, 5, 3, 8, 9, 4. Thank you, Venom. 1, 5, 3, 8, 9, 6. Sometimes using the D-pad, it'll stick. Sometimes, like, press it, like, to scroll the dang stick. Or, you know, the D-pad, I mean, to, like, use it and just won't activate sometimes. I'll be at a buy station like, what? It didn't work. It's not. Two shots. There's shot on. It's the bot. Wheezy on him. Switching up a little bit. Switching up the meta. You could say we're breaking the meta. Oh yeah, the LC-10's the meta currently. It's the best. But I'm using it too much, so I'm switching it up. Still rocking guns that kill quick, as long as I'm close enough.
Negative PDA. TACOM, we're flying on fumes. UAV returning to tank.
Inside, take a zip from outside. Oh, I thought there was a zip on this joint. Right there. That'll do it. Nice, Alex. Unlock the ultra skin. Call of Duty sure loves their bundles and black cells. Wouldn't be COD without it. I hope they add more bundles. Bundles are my favorite. Hello?
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
Hello, guy. I thought I just saw a second ago. Oh, there he is. Who's interfering?
Good work. Hold down the point until it's secure.
GG's. GG's to those poor souls. Got the... I already forgot the name of this gun. The GPR something. In the compacts. That was a nice play. The way he parachuted off a 5-foot drop.
Intel point. Great work. You've earned a peek at the next gas spread.
That's all I get a peek at? And when you say gas... You said gas spread? What do you mean by that?
Gas is closing in.
Mother effing king, and we're dead. King of the castle.
Check your map. I marked a point containing enemy intel nearby. Capture it for information on the next gas spread.
Yo, drop a like on the sesh. Make sure you guys hit subscribe if you haven't. And I'm gonna edit my own gameplay on this little screen. Wow, look at him go. I dropped a like and I commented and I had subscribed. Nice gameplay, Elite. That could be done. You can edit that, put your little gameplay on there. I don't want to like look at it because it'll be kind of overlapping.
Well done, soldier. Check your map for the next gas
Well
spread
done.
location.
Thank you. Thank you, announcer. That was really, really nice. It said well done. Wow. I like my steak well done. Imagine. I want you to make it like just... I want the outside to be the same color as the inside. Black. Can you burn it? Burn the steak for me? I want to get more of the carcinogens. Why'd I get a hit marker sound? Did my helicopter crash on somebody?
In the area.
Or hit, like, blow up something? It's been since 2013. I watched EliteShot. Damn, 1 mil now. Out of 1 mil subs, we probably have an active like 15,000 unique people whether they're here every time or not, I can actually see how many unique viewers we have every month, and it's around 15,000. So 1 mil subs, but 99% of them are inactive. Sometimes YouTube will trickle my content out to some OGs, like, yo, I didn't see a vid. Like you, like Ray Bones in the chat, bro. I love to see that. Thank you, bro, for being an OG. An OG, baby.
16 rounds, out.
And cannon locked and loaded.
What's up, Cryptic? I had a character in Star Wars: The Old Republic. I made a
Intel point activated. Now ensure the point is secure. Target grid struck. No casualties.
what were the Sith lightsaber dudes called? Sith lightsaber dude. I made an evil. Dude, why can't I think of their names? What the hell? There's Jedi, then what? The Sith? But like, they got a specific name. Well, I named my dude Cryptic. I thought it sounded lit. I used to play World of Warcraft years and years and years ago at my mom's house when I was, you know, still going to school and whatnot. And then after that, I played the Star Wars, The Old Republic, which was like Star Wars World of Warcraft. And I think I wasted an entire summer one year playing that game.
Capture complete. Hell of a job. Uploading information on the next gas spread.
I'll never forget those fond memories. MMOs, man, they'll consume your life if you let them. That's why I play Call of Duty instead. And nothing else. Ever again. That's why we're so decent at it. Sith Lord. Cryptic with a K. That was literally my dude's name. I used Cryptic with a K. I also had... I don't remember my other characters' names. I had a Cryptic. I had a mage. Like a mage character named Mystique. I thought that sounded cool, but it's also... Mystique is also that blue chick that transforms. Mystique does sound kind of girly, though. I also had a stormtrooper dude. I'm pretty sure I literally called them Elite Trooper. That was my guy's name, Elite Trooper. And he was just a heavy trooper. With a big, like, minigun type thing that, even at level 15, which was like the level you needed to be to play PvP, at level 15, I was beating people level 50, 60, whatever the max was. Because in PvP in that game, your damage would kind of scale with enemies that were way higher level with better stuff, so it just wasn't a complete like shit show, because if someone had the best gear, they would just shred everyone. So even if you were low level, you just didn't have many abilities. But there was a stormtrooper dude I was lowest level. I already have my stuff. Whoops, I'm dead. Whatever the lowest level was to play PvP in there, and I was shredding. I was getting like the max damage higher than other people, because all I did was shoot. Like, if I could have a gun in a game, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shoot people with it. That was cheating, what I just did right there. Dude, the hipfire laser is insane. Oh, love the compacts. This gun's so good. It's slept on. As technically the LC10 has a faster TTK. But depending where you hit your shots, let's say every shot with the LC10, I hit someone in their leg. Or like, just lower mass. The compact actually kills people quicker if you were to hit lower mass with the compact. Could be wrong. Like if you were to hit all headshots with LC10, all headshots with the compact, LC10's gonna win. If you hit all upper mass shots with the LC10, all upper mass shots with the compact, LC10's gonna win by like 20 milliseconds. But where this gun shines is the fire rate. So if you're close up, you could just be a hose with it. I have the hip fire laser. I got the long barrel. I have the suppressor, which adds more velocity and range. Extended mag. I have recoil springs. And I'm just being a hose with it, bro. New MMO, Chrono Odyssey. You're kidding me. Is also coming out. Looks like Elden Ring. Chrono. That Chronos. Got that Chronos, bro? Dude, Kay was saying that. Rocking the Chronos. My brother's rocking the Chronos right there. Just never forget, we're all in this together. Then however the rest of the words go to that. Just never forget, we're all in this together. You, me, everybody watching. So if I die, you're all coming with me. I might be dead right here. GG, boys. Okay. Oh, there's one guy left. Let's play a game. Is he a bot or is he not? He's not a bot. He's a bot. I don't think he was a bot, but he was playing like one. Because the way he was strafing, I don't think a bot would do that. I also don't know if do bots even go on roofs like that. So the guns we rocked against a bunch of bots, the GPR and the compacts, they're not the meta, but they're actually better than most of the weapons in the game. Hey, come along with me. Check this out, guys. Little intermission break real quick. Streams brought to you by Depends. Why get up if you don't have to? I shit my pants 3 times during that game. Can you smell it? No, it's over the internet. We don't got smell-o-vision just yet. But use code ELITE in the description, depends.com. Gamers got a game, right? All right, so here we go. I'm going to show you guys the tool I use to find the weapons that, you know, have the fastest time to kill. So you, oh, okay. Oh, don't get this stuff. It's got bad stuff in it. Not even kidding you. Don't drink liquid IV. It's crap. All right. No, there's better stuff. So as I was saying, the GPR is kind of ass unless you're close up within 30 meters. Look at, it's behind the FFAR, but it's faster than the AIM, faster than the Kilo, faster than the AK, faster than the Krig. But once you get out there at a distance, well, you're going to wish you weren't out there at a distance, bro. Because the Krig, the AK, every other gun's going to kill quicker. The Kilo drops off big time. The Ames drops off big time. The Ames might be even more of a laser beam than the GPR is. The FFAR kills quicker, but it has more kick. The GPR is kind of a nice in-betweener. And we just caught a little dubski with it. And the compact, which again isn't meta, but it has one of the fastest time to kill. It's the second fastest from close up. And our game crashed. GG's, guys. Yo, don't demonetize me, YouTube. It's just a lighter. All right, guys. I'm going to smoke a death. I'm going to smoke an ounce per death. Got 1 ounce here, 1 ounce here. Let's get it. Let's not just dump weed everywhere. Okay, we're not dumping it everywhere. Will I get demonetized for showing these off? So they're potent as F because they're all ground up. It's pre-ground. The keef and all. 4,424 milligrams, 4,307. Combine the two, you're going to be on planet Mars. All right, stay in school, kids, and make sure you eat your vegetables. All right, just to show you guys a little comparison of the SMGs. I show this every time because you gotta know what kills fastest, homies. You gotta know these things. So in case you pick a gun up, you're like, what gun's gonna kill quicker in this scenario? Well, let's find out. If you're as close as possible hitting combination shots, LC-10 is gonna take the cake, followed by the compact with 550. Ladra, PPSH up to 11, 12-ish meters there. At more of a distance than the C9 starts to take the lead. It has better range. The SOG if you hit, the Ladra if you hit, the PP if you hit. LC-10 then, for some odd reason, takes the lead again. But generally, you're not going to be using SMGs beyond this range. You just won't be. ARs are better. So up close, you're like, what do I want to use? Anytime you pick up a gun, you got to decide in that moment, do I use this or that? What kills quicker? If I pick up a Ladra, there's a PPSH, I'm going to pick the Ladra. If there's a C9 and a SOG, I'm going to grab the C9. If there's a compact and an LC-10, probably going to grab the LC-10. Compact is still a great choice. If you see a PP919 and there's a C9, C9's better than the PP919. So depending on what you got, it's going to determine if you win. Or increase your odds, you know? Got to use the best if you want to be the best. That's why we got a 5090 on the way. We got a 5090 on the way, yo. Pew, 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 pew. My computer shipped today. My computer shipped 5 hours ago. I buy power, and I sure did. I spent 6 G's to buy power, bro. I didn't have to. I could have saved 2 grand, 3 grand, and still had a beastly PC that is 80% better than what I currently have. But I didn't want 80. I didn't want 80% better, okay? I want 120%, 130%. I want to pay $2,000 more to get 20 more frames. And I did. And I did. What are my enemies gonna do about it? Cronus me? Most likely. Get Kronos, kid. So this case looks doper, not gonna lie, than the case I got, but I looked up airflow, and the case I got's got better airflow than this. This is more of a show-off case. It's got that fishbowl, that panoramic view. Beautiful, 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 beautiful case. You can even get a screen on this right here. Beautiful case. But I was using ChatGPT, using reviews on the internet, and people said the Flow case by NZXT. The Flow case, I heard, has better airflow. Hence, I'm guessing the name. We got the H9 Flow case. Even though others look cooler, the case I originally wanted, I'm going to show you. Well, after further inspection, I didn't want it. Because it doesn't have as good of airflow or space. How do I... Let me customize here. Wait, these are pre-builts. That case is so insane. These cases look so sick, but they're so not really worth it. It's not bad. It'll still be better than most, but I'll show you what I got. Wait, this looks different. So the case I originally thought looked dope. Can I see the side? It's not the cool looking side of the case there, guy. Can I see more pictures of it? It's not even... Jesus. Well, that really didn't do what I wanted. I wanted this case because I liked the white, black, and like gunmetal color. But after some reviews, the height Y40 doesn't have as good of airflow as the NZXT H9 Flow. So we got this case, bro. For the processor, we didn't get the newest processors. This is where I was having a great dilemma. Because with the newest motherboards, they have the newest processors. But the Ultra 9 285K has, I think, higher base clock speeds, but maybe not as many cores. I could be mixing this up. But after I researched, the Intel i9 14900K is a better processor for gaming than this one is, according to my research. But if you go with the i9 14900K, you can't get the 890 motherboards, but apparently the internet says you can update it to allow the 14th gen processor, but iBuyPower said no, it literally won't fit. We can't do it. So I'm like, I guess I'll go with the older generation, but as long as it's better, then more frames, that's all I care about, really. So for liquid cooling, I ended up getting the Corsair Nautilus. You would think like, oh, look at, there's one called the Kraken Elite 360, $195 more. There's the Kraken Elite, like this one's more because there's RGB and there's a display. But when I did my research, this one, the Nautilus and the Kraken Elite, I know it's called Kraken Elite. It sounds dope, right? But for $195 more, it wasn't actually doing a better job than this one. It's because it doesn't have RGB, doesn't have a little LED display. So I didn't care. I want the best performance, the best cooling, the best case for that. And then for the memory, because I didn't get the updated motherboard, I couldn't get the 6400 RAM unless I opted for like the basic, like this ain't the basic kind. I can't use this with the motherboard I got, so I had to go with the 6000 RAM. But when I look at my speeds, I'm like, how does that compare to what I have? I go to my tab here and go to my memory. I'm at 3600, bro. I'm gonna be going from 3600 to 6000 for my memory. That's gonna be a lot faster. So I opted for the best memory I could possibly buy. And the two best options that they have available are the Corsair Dominator Titanium and the G-Skill Trident Z5. Those two are the fastest RAM speeds, followed by, I think, the Team Group T-Force Delta and the Kingston Fury Beast are also really good. But according to the internet, there's a reason this one has a more expensive price tag. It's the best, and it's got RGB. So that's what I added for the memory. Okay, let's go down the list. This is where I went stupid dummy mode. But I didn't go entirely dummy mode because I could have spent $400 more to get 5 more frames in a realistic setting. And I'm like, I don't think $400 is worth 5 frames. So instead of spending an extra 3, I spent, because the default 5090, there's the basic one. Where is it? This one. So they have this one goes for $239 more. Well, look at the price difference between a base 5090 and a base 5080. Let me see. It's 5070, 5080. $1,190. But I didn't just opt for a basic 5090 because I'm not going basic, bro. If I'm spending 5 G's, I might as well spend a little more to get better performance than a standard 5090. So I was comparing all these 5090s, asking ChatGPT, looking at reviews and speeds to see which one is the best. And the best one on this list is the Asus ROG Astral OC. This is like the Asus ROG Strix. $897 more than the base 5090, bro. You can get a whole ass PC for literally this one GPU. A whole PC. But I didn't get this one. I opted for the Asus Tough Gaming OC. I got this one. This one costs $196 more because it's overclocked. And this one down here, the Zotac Amp Extreme Infinity. The Astral OC and the Amp Extreme Infinity are very, very similar. The Astral's actually better. And that said, the Asus Tough was actually in between them. I don't know how accurate ChatGPT and the internet was when I was using it, but I'm gonna hopefully, I'm pretty sure I made the right choice because I was looking up reviews for hours, just researching, deciding And this GPU is a monster, bro. 5090 Asus Tough Game OC is a flipping monster. It's a monster. It's going to destroy my current PC. It's going to eat it alive. I actually don't have the motherboard that I opted for. Unless, did I get this one? I wanted to get this one. The Asus ROG Maximus Z890 Hero cost $636 more than the one I got. The Asus ones are really good too. That's an 890 board, the Prime. Like, I actually wanted one of the newer boards because it's more future-proof, but apparently I can't use the processor I got on the new board. But the internet said I could with an update, but iBuyPower said no. We literally can't even fit the 14900K on the motherboard. That's what they said. I actually don't believe them for some reason. I like to think you could use it with this. It's not backwards compatible. So I ended up getting a Z790 DDR5 board. The power supply, we had to amp up to a 1200 at least 1200, and we got the platinum version, so a little better. We could have got a 1300 one, a 15 to 1600, but I hope I'm not gonna regret this. I hope I didn't need more than 1200 watts. The internet didn't say I did, because there's 13, 1350, 15, and 16. I don't think I need these, but shoot. I hope this is enough power. And then for my memory, I didn't go crazy since this is my gaming PC. I don't need to save a bunch of stuff. Just gonna be gaming on it. I'm gonna be doing most of the saving on my other hard drive, which is a 2 terabyte and a 4 terabyte secondary drive. So the one I'm currently using, I'll be streaming with and recording with while gaming on my 5090. And the speed we got is the Samsung Pro. I was deciding between this because this is at 7450, 6900. The speeds, the read and write speeds. I was gonna get the Kingston Fury Renegade because it has higher write speed, but according to ChatGPT and the internet, the Samsung actually is a better memory, according to the internet. Is that true? I hope so. When I'm asking the internet questions, I hope it's telling me the truth. ChatGPT, I hope isn't lying to me. But I got the Samsung Pro for the memory, no secondary. I didn't opt for one of those. I didn't get the extra internal sound card. Didn't get a controller. I did get the professional wiring. Definitely want the wires to look good. For 19 bucks, that would be stupid not to get it. And then the thermal paste, I opted for the best thermal paste. ChatGPT'd every option here, and they said Thermal Grizzly, Cryonaut, Thermal Green. They said this one's the best, so I got the best. 17 bucks instead of, save a few bucks. They're gonna ship this with a card uninstalled apparently, so they don't damage it during the shipping. I'm gonna have to install it myself, but it's like a Lego. Just a very, very, very expensive Lego. The most expensive Lego I ever bought is this 5090. And then look at 500. Wait, why is this not? Did I get scammed? Why is this cheaper? That's not after tax. Hold up, let me see. I just bought this setup. Don't tell me it's cheaper today. I'll be tilted. Where's the tax? I better not accidentally buy another computer. I gotta be careful. I'm like securing checkout. No, I don't want to log in to buy another one. I gotta be careful. It's not gonna show me the tax. I'm afraid to buy another $6,000 PC on accident. Oh, I just added another PC to my shopping cart and it says I shipped. It says it went through. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that. Dude, if I just dropped 6 bands and they just made it cost 500 less tomorrow, I would be pissed. Oh, I think it's actually a little cheaper because I don't think I opted for the fans. I bought better fans and then I had a different motherboard which added more, so that's why the price was different. Not because they scammed me. We have the most beefy PC I ever bought of all time. That's going to be arriving next week. I'm a dual PC it. The current setup I'm streaming and gaming from right now is a 3090. Wow, what a crappy card is that? Might as well throw it in the garbage. 6 years ago, I spent $6,000. Here I am, spending another $6,000 on a PC so I can get more frames in a video game. Someone send help, please. But because it's my job, this is my job, that it seems like it's worth it. If I spend so much time streaming and gaming, care about having the best performance, frames, setups, having meta everything, it seems stupider for me not to spend and invest into my setup. It seems stupider not to. Because what good does having 6,000 more do in the bank? What good does it do for me not having a 5090 when I could? I could buy 10 5090s, brother. Be dumb, but like, why not buy at least one? So I did. I pulled the band-aid off and it kind of hurt. And I'm a little nervous because that's a lot of money to send through the mail. Brother, I'm watching videos of people on the internet just chuck their boxes. They better not chuck this PC. Here you go. Just throw the box in my front door. They better have like He-Man delivering this thing. Because it's going to weigh a pretty penny. And it costs a lot more than a penny. I'm nervous, excited, and I can't wait to have 300 plus frames in Call of Duty. Just to die by a kid on PS3 with the Cronus. It's gonna be lit. And I can't wait for it, for real, I can't wait. But I have to wait. So I can wait then, I guess. Sorry, I can't lie, I'm like, what's his face? Yes, man. That wasn't Yes Man, that was Liar Liar. Kind of a similar vibe though. Pretty much the same movie. Tax write-off. Yeah, I just write off everything. I'm written off right now. Mic check. Oh, Smoke's playing with his girlfriend right now. Dang, it's his e-girl. I don't want to interrupt on their date. I'm cool with it, man. You know, used to be my teammate. Now he's got a girl teammate. It's okay, you know? Bro, hoes before bros, you know what they say. Excuse me, she's a nice lady. I didn't mean that. I meant she's down to earth like a gardening tool. You like my recovery? Bro, for real, when UPS shipped my Asus monitor, it was in the default box, so everyone could see it sitting on the porch. I was like, what the? Couldn't even put it in a brown box? I better be awake. I better hear knocks on my door. I better think the SWAT team's here when PC arrives. Imagine they drop off your PC, and then it's not there, because someone took it. I'm pretty sure they're going to need my signature. They're not just going to drop off $6,000 and be like, oh, our job's done. They just throw the box. All right, on to the next house. Just frisbees, people's packages. Just trying to be fast and optimize my delivery time here. Jeez, this box sure is heavy. Hopefully he doesn't mind me chucking it. I'll just say he signed it, took a picture. Yo, Venom with the 5 in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Venom, you're a legend, brother. Are you human? I don't know. Are you AI? I don't know. But thank you, my guy. He said, Dono Trent. No. Let's not. Guys, you make me sometimes wish you didn't give so much. So let's not start a Dono train. Because I'm not even joking you. I want you guys to treat yourself more than you treat me. I really do. I'm treating myself by playing this game. And you guys are treating me by treating myself. I guess I'm treating you by treating myself too. But you guys give extra treats. Like I'm Scooby-Doo. My Scooby snacks. And trust me, we got the Scooby snacks. That's a lot of Snoopy snacks. You can tell they're starting to kick in a little bit. Oh, guys! I said no!
All stations, we are green to go. Stand by for deployment.
Thank you very much, Venom, King Prime, and Venom again. Thank you so much! God, man. You guys never listen. I can tell you the secret to life. You would say, take this money instead. King Prime, Venom J, guys, thank you in an aggressive way.
Battle Royale.
I appreciate you so much. Oh, man. So grateful right now. So thankful. Sorry about that. You're a little rambunctious sometimes. This game's sick, dude. I love this game. I feel like I'm in the Truman Show, but it's the EliteShot show. We just do the same thing every day. Had a hawk a loogie. Monitor Rex. Monitor Rex. What? Wait. What? Yo, Tim with the 10. You guys see what I see?
Hunt down the enemy.
Tim with the 10. Anthony with the 5. Guys. What are you doing to me, man? What are you guys doing to me? Yo, let's get some hype in the chat for Tim with the 10, Venom with the 5, Kim with the 2, Venom with the Donny, Anthony with the 5. Here says I me sup Orges beloved me. I don't mind supporting the COD God. What Anthony said. Did you use ChatGPT for that? Brother Anthony. Thank you. I tell you guys every time. You don't have to, but you guys seem to do it every time. Why are you guys giving me so much all the time, man? Oh. No. No! I let him get away. I didn't hold my breath. I don't get aimbot lock on shots to their dome piece, bro. I actually have to aim. Oh, no.
Enemy squad marked you as a bounty target.
What has my life come to? I'm in a loop. I keep doing the same thing every day, and I don't know what I'm doing. What's up, Smoke? Monitor recommendations. Yo, Tim, this might be the most cop-out answer of all time, but I forgot the exact... I forgot the exact... It's the ASIS XPGAQM. Like, I forgot the exact name of it. So, what you gotta do, this is what I did. Go to ChatGPT and ask, what is the best 2K OLED monitor by ASUS? And then ask it, what is their 500 hertz version? That is literally the best monitor money can buy next month. They're dropping an OLED, a Quantum OLED, 500 hertz 2K monitor. And if you have a 5090, 5080, or 50 series card, you could probably utilize the extra room that the monitor is going to provide for you. Although, past like 240, it's not going to be as noticeable. But if someone's got 500 frames, you got less. More is better. Even if it's not a big difference, it's going to help in every little second that it does. I can't wait. I don't know if it's going to be the biggest waste to get a 500 hertz monitor or if it's actually the most worth and most future-proof thing I can do for my screen. But yeah, literally ask ChatGPT the best 2K, 240 hertz or 270 hertz or 500 hertz. Whatever questions you ask me, you can ask ChatGPT for free. And I'm sorry to say, ask ChatGPT after you just donated money. But like I said, I forgot the name of the damn thing. And I've been using ChatGPT for literally everything. I even ask it, help me with tags, help me with titles, help me with ideas. I have one pool ball. Did he just hop? Guys, I have one pool ball. And I have a feeling someone else took the other one and ran off and died. Yo, Nick Knack is back in the chat with 19 months. Elite Tier 2. Legend, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Knack, thank you, sir. With the emojis in full effect. Did I get a new monitor with the PC? Not just yet, because I'm currently waiting for the 500 Hz Asus monitor to be released. Currently, just, it said next month they're going to be dropping it. I could get a 2K OLED 240 Hz monitor right now, but I think my monitor or my GPU might be able to push more than 240. Yo, Tim with another 10. Oh, guys, go easy on me. I'm just an old man still playing a kid's game. Tim said, not a waste, my guy. Been watching since World at War. Just showing a little support to you, my man. Brother. Showing a little support. You the man. You the man. No, you the man. You guys are just supporting me in so many ways. Simply just being here and dropping a like on this sesh, I greatly appreciate, man. Helps the algos, you guys watching, dropping likes, being subs with noties on and tuning in, interacting in the chat. It literally all helps out. So thank you guys so much. Okay, we have a problem though. No pool ball. We found one. We gotta find another one. DJ Khaled style. You gotta lock it in for you guys, man. Y'all started the train even when I said not to. That's why I gotta say it less. I gotta somehow stream and not say anything. We have an issue though, guys. We have a major problem. We're missing a pool ball, and I found it. You see what happened there? I used reverse psychology on the game, and it worked. AI can't outsmart me. I just outsmarted myself. 18439, 18439, 18439, 18439, 18439, 18439, 0. Oh, okay. 18439, 18439, 5. No! No! I was too slow! See my little jingle again, like it's Dora the Explorer, little kids cartoon show. And I'm dead, GG's. And I'm dead! My mom is dead. My mom is dead.
Enemy soldier incoming.
Sure. Yes. I'm sad and mad. I'm disappointed in myself, dude. I couldn't go fast enough with the code. Make it special, dude. What am I ever gonna do against a pack of bots? That guy wasn't a bot. There was another little feller. SOG versus Compact. I'm pretty sure Compact kills quicker. I'm up close, yo. 99% sure about that. I'm bummed, dude. I was right there. Why couldn't the code just work? Yo, Nick Knack with the gift in the chat. Boom, bang, pow. Bro, thank you, Nick. Holy smokes, guys. The team, the Empire is growing. New members joining the Empire, courtesy of Nick Knack. Thank you.
You're losing ground. Move it.
How do I? This thing's probably gonna be outside the circle. We'll just run.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I want you guys to know I'll never forget you. Hey, Sean, do you remember me? No. I don't remember. I remember everybody. I remember every single soul I ever met. I'll never forget. I can forgive, but I'll never forget. I'm gonna bring back the movement. Except this one's the Call of Duty movement. Wait. What am I doing with my life? Playing a kid's game for it. Find out next. On this episode of Adults Playing Baby Games. I'm a real gamer.
Bounty targets are up. Get after them.
Priority tasking request received. UAV exiting AO.
I was in the tower. My gun's not for that range at all, bro. Still in that tower? Oh, you're still in the tower. This gun's called the Kronerer. Oh, it's not the Kron. It's called the Kronerer. Called the. Show the camera. What are you doing? What time? When's it setting? We can watch it set. Yeah. I had 2 burgers yesterday. I had 2 hamburgers at my grandma's and 2 potatoes.
Get to the new safe.
You're amazing. My girlfriend brought flowers. What is that? Oh my. Babe.
Fire sale active. Buy station prices have been
You
reduced.
serious? Okay, well, I gotta play this game out. Oh my. Dude, my girlfriend just surprised her. She said it's summer solstice, and she was holding flowers, a tonic drink, lemon candies, it looked like. I thought they were edibles for a sec. And she said, you want to watch the sunset? It's summer solstice. What? Dude, my girlfriend's tripping. And I love her. She's the best. Everyone's dying around me.
Hostile UAV. There's an airstrike available.
Dude. I don't know how long she was stalking me for. She brought over flowers, a drink, a little snackaroo to watch the sunset. Man. She's just trying to do that for the camera. She's just trying to show off her love.
Thanks for the work. UAV overflight surface.
Ah, she's literally the best, bro. What the heck? I gotta get even with her now. So guess where we're going? Disney World. No, we're actually going. I'm not even kidding. We actually are going next month. We already have it planned.
Tracking a high-value target. Weapon
Already got the tickets, so we're locked in. Any dirt bikers out here? I got a dirt bike. Whoa! Wait, this guy's mean. Sorry, I had to teach this little kid a lesson. Don't mess with me, bro. Or else I'll mess with you. Rivals. Marvel rivals. There's a lot of people by airport still. Wait, there's people close to me. Wait, there isn't people close to me. Unless they're... Okay, we might have some company for real though. Where's the company for real though?
Enemy UAV overhead.
Not ghosted, don't have tempered. Mountaineer? Hey, bots or not, it's good practice. Just practicing pushing buttons. I mean, we're literally doing the same thing, even if they weren't bots.
Supply crates are restocked.
You know what's funny? We're looking at a screen with light, displaying different color and a specific pattern to make you think you're looking at a scene or a game or whatever the hell they're trying to make with the light and the colors. How amazing is that? So I'm looking at the same light. Whether they're real or not, we're getting shot. In beautiful 2K quality. He was real. I thought he was a bot. People think I'm trying hard. I'm not trying at all. I try when I do push-ups. I try to eat healthy. I try. This is not trying. Okay, maybe a little bit, I gotta think, but like, doesn't feel like it's trying when you're just locked in. You're in the flow state. Gotta be Super Saiyan, Ultra Instinct mode. You ain't trying, bro. You're just locked in. You are him. When you're locked in, you're him. Let's just up some more of these. Out.
Precision airstrike standing by.
When you're locked in, you're him. Or her. Looks like I just aimbot him. It literally looked like I just aimbot right there. Sorry there, buddy. Didn't mean to ruin your fun time. Fry him. No frying here. Oh. Try to ghost ride, crush him. Got martyrdom. Damn. We're the bot stopper. We stop the bots. Everlasting gobstopper. The snozberries taste like snozberries. It's from Back to the Future. Just kidding, I was rage baiting you. Did it work? Wait, is dude a ninja or am I seeing things? No, hear me out. Did he die or am I seeing things? No, is he a ninja?
Moving in. New safe zone located.
Hello? Freaking me out, man. Really starting to freak me out, bro. Where are you? Gotta be effing shitting me. You actually gotta be shitting me.
Not bad.
No, you're actually shitting me.
That one, but we'll get a double.
Yo, GG's, I'm gonna go watch the sunset with my girlfriend. I'll be back later, ladies and gentlemen. GG's, homies. G flipping G's. I'm gonna go watch the sunset. Happy summer, everybody. Summer solstice. Or something like that. My girl surprised me with some stuff. So we're gonna go watch the sunset. Guys, drop a thumbs up. Hey, sub. I know kind of a short sesh, but we might be back. We'll see what happens. I might even make a baby tonight. I don't know. I could. Who's to stop me? Exactly, bro. Yo, drop a like. Hey, subscribe. Stay elite. And go make a baby. GG's, man. Guys, take care. And have a fun weekend. By the way, thank you for the love. You guys came through like bad lads, like always. Stay elite, my friends. And I'll see you back on real soon. GG's, baby. Them bots pretty good, right? They stopped me, bro. I got stopped by a bot. RIP. Peace out, though. Doses.